क्या एडमिन सपोर्ट है हमारे लोग को बाबा। A very good morning. I hope that you are doing very good. And I have come to know that, and it is my notion also, that you people have passion for engineering. Yesterday, again, I received some of the messages saying that, Madam, when onwards the offline classes are going to start? Let me tell you, please wait. At the day of orientation, we will make announcement about that also. And on the days of orientation, we will let you know whether it is offline, online, when it is going to start. All details will be given to you. Still, university and the state government has not decided anything. We are waiting for their responses, their instructions. So wait till, why you are in hurrying? Enjoy and acquire knowledge, whatever is giving during the induction program. So today's session is going to be the last session for you of induction program, because tomorrow we have valedictories ceremony, and again you are going to have orientation day also. As I have told you that this entire week has been dedicated to subjects, those subjects which are related to your engineering as a base. Let me tell you, the first year department name is Sciences and Humanities. This is known as fundamental or elementary department also. The reason is, whatever the basic knowledge requirement is there to understand, to have better understanding with engineering, such as mathematics, PPS, physics, chemistry, drawing, engineering drawing, I should say, English, and many others. So you have already so many sessions about other subjects. Today we are dedicating to mathematics department. And I know that, let me tell you that our faculty member here, they are the magician of mathematics. They do not treat mathematics as a subject, but they, what shall I show? They juggle with the formulas of mathematics. That is the best description I can give. They give in such a way, they explain that you will not find that such a drastic subject mathematics is. Perhaps you have an experience of a dry subject like mathematics, but here you will change your opinion, I'm sure. Beside this, we are going to have today's session a chunk about a small session about PPS, that is C programming, computer programming. And later, if time permits, we will have some mandatory courses we will highlight you. Those are also compulsory for you if time permits. So let's begin with the first session. Is going to be addressed by the head of the department, Professor Muhammad Irshad Ali. He did his BSc and MSc from Osmania University, Hyderabad. He is pursuing PhD in mathematics from KL University, Hyderabad. He has 14 years of experience in various minority engineering institutions. He has 5 years of experience in LIET, that is Lord's Institute of Engineering and Technology. He has been the head of first year since 2 years. He has published three papers in international and national journals, and takes active parts in various workshops, FDPs, and seminars, conferences. So with this brief introduction to Professor Muhammad Irshad Ali, the head of the mathematics department, I request him to address the gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Can I start? Yes. Respected Chairman Sir, Vice Chairman Sir, Secretary Madam, Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, Dean Sir, all HODs, all faculty members, parents, and my dear students. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Irshad Ali. I'm the HOD of the Mathematics Department. First of all, I want to say, on behalf of Mathematics Department, welcome to all students to Lord's community. So all branches students, especially here, civil branch, mechanical branch, Tibali branch, EC branch, CSC artificial and machine learning, CSC data science, and IT students all. Once again, congratulations to all of you. You are selected very good branches in the engineering. So here in come to our this session, mathematics. Mathematics play important role in your engineering. In total 4 years, you will study the mathematics. So just today's section, we are here today, mathematics department conducting 2 sessions. Just now our Fatima madam told. So first section I am taking mathematics in such as PPT. Mathematics in everyday life. These are my PPT. Yeah, mathematics in everyday life. This is our PPT. I will explain you about how we are using in our life mathematics. Before start, first I want to take the introduction of mathematics department faculty members. Please, next slide. Yeah, in mathematics department we have total 10 faculties. So first, my name is Professor Muhammad Irshad Ali, MSc PhD pursuing. Next, I have total 13 years of experience. Next, our senior most faculty, Mr. Sheikh Muhammad Ali. He is a MSc BEd, PhD is purchasing, associate professor experience 13 year. Next, Dr. V. Naganjanelu, MSc PhD completed from JNTU, experience 14 years. Next faculty, our senior most faculty, one more, Mrs. Masrat Jabin Madam, a MSc BEd, PhD person from Usmania University, experience 13 years. Next, Mr. Sayyid Nasiruddin, MSc BEd, assistant professor, 7 years of experience. Next, our Mrs. Saida Myra Daniel, MSc BEd, and assistant professor, experience 4 year experience. Next, Mrs. M. Ashwini, MSc Mathematics, assistant professor, 4 years of experience. Next, Mr. K. Rajshekar, MSc Mathematics, assistant professor, experience 10 years of experience. Next, Mr. Mohammad Nisar, MSc Mathematics, assistant professor, 12 years of experience. And last one, Mrs. M. Mamta, MSc Mathematics, assistant professor, total 9 years of experience. Now we go to our first slide. Next slide. What is mathematics? Mathematics already you learn from your school level. You are learning from school level mathematics. Mathematics is a science that deal with the logic of shape, quality and arrangement. Maths is all around us in everything we do. It is a building block of everything in our daily life, including mobile device and architecture, art, money, engineering, and even sports. This all next come to the next. According to the some people, sir, next slide. According to some people, maths is just the use of complicated formulas and calculations which would be ever applied in real life. But maths is a universal language. Yes, Yes, all of you remember, my dear students, Max is a universal language which is applied in almost every aspect of life. Yes, you could read it right. Basic mathematic concept are followed at the time. You could be imagined to see the emerging of Max from unexpected situation. Next slide, sir. Yes. So I will tell you one application. First one we are taking as making routine budget. How much we are thinking about in your daily life. Every day, most of the parents are thinking, how much should I spend today? When I will be able to buy a new car? Should I save more? How will I be able to pay my EMI? Such thought usually come in our mind. The simple answer to such types of question in maths, we prepare budget based on simple calculation with the help of simple mathematical concept. So we cannot say, I am not going to study maths ever. Everything which I going around us in somehow related to maths only. The application we are using here in school level, from school level we are studying basic mathematical operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, calculation of percentage and arithmetic calculation. Sir, next slide please. Next slide. Next, come to the construction purpose. We are using mathematics where we are using, you know what, max is a basic any construction work in our Hyderabad, in Telangana, and we can say in overall India. Construction number one place in Hyderabad only. So you know that max is a basic any construction work, a lot of calculation, preparation of budget, setting target, estimating the cost, etc. All are done based on mathematics only. If you don't believe, ask any contractor or construction worker, and there will be explained as to how important max is for carrying out all the construction work. So in the mathematics application here, preparing budget, taking measurements, estimating cost and profit, arithmetic calculation, geometry. We are using this. Next slide, sir. Exercising and training. Yes. Exercising and training also max use. How? See here. I should reduce some body fat. Will I be able to achieve my dream body ever? How? When? Will I be able to gain muscles? Here, the simple concept that is follow is max. Yes, based on simple mathematical concept, we can answer to above mentioned questions. We set our routine according to our workout schedule, count the number of repetition with exercising, etc. Just based on max. Yes, application here we are using for that basic mathematical operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and logic and analogical reasoning. Next slide, sir. Yes, next slide. Internal designing. Yeah. Internal designing also we are using mathematics. Internal designing seen to be a fun and interesting career, but do you know the exact reality? A lot of mathematical concept, calculation, budget, estimation, target, etc. all to be followed to excel in this field. Interior designer play the interior based on area and volume calculation to calculate the estimate the proper layout of any room or building. Such concept from an important part of max. Application for this interior designer is geometry, ratios and percentage, mathematical operation, calculus and statistic. Next slide, sir. Next, fashion designing. Yes, fashion designing also we are using max. Just like the interior designing, max is also an essential concept of fashion designing. From taking measurement, estimating the quantity of cloth, choosing the color, them, estimating the cost and profit to produce cloth according to the need and taste of the customers. Max is followed at every stage. Application, basic mathematical operations are there, or ratios, percentage, geometry. Next slide. Next, shopping at grocery store and supermarkets. Yes, the most abused place where you could see the application of basic mathematical concept in your neighborhood grocery store and supermarket. The scheme like flat 50% off, buy one get one free, etc. are seen on most of the stores. Customer visits the store, see such scheme, estimate the quality to broad, the weight, the price per unit, discount calculation, and finally the total price of the product and buy it. The calculation are done based on basic mathematical concept. Thus, here also maths form an important part of our daily routine. In this shopping of grocery and supermarket application, mathematical operation, we are using ratios, percentage, and algebra. Next slide. Next, cooking and baking. In your kitchen also, maths is performed. For cooking or baking anything, a series of steps are followed, telling us how much of the quality to be used for cooking, the proportional of the different ingredient, method of cooking, the cookware to be used, and many more. Such are based on different mathematical concepts. Indulging children in the kitchen will cooking anything in is a fun way to explain the maths as well as basic cooking methods. Application are mathematical algorithm, mathematical operations, ratios, and proportions. Yes, next slide, sir. Yes, sports. Yes, sports also is very much sport. Sport improve ingenuity and decision making skill of a person. Decision making skill of a person. Such skills are very important for a sport person because by this we can take the right decision for this team. If a person lacks such ability, he would not be able to make correct estimation. So maths also form an important part of the sport field. Application here, yes, here, especially this probability. Probability is very interesting subject. You all the branches will learn in engineering. Probability, mathematical operation and algorithm, logical reasoning, game theory. Yeah, next slide, sir. Yeah, management of time. Now, imagine time is one of the most difficult tasks which is faced by a lot of people. An individual want to complete several assignments in a limited time. Not only the management, some people are not ever able to read the timing on an analog clock. Such problem can be solved only by understanding the basic concept of maths. Maths not only helps us to understanding the management of time, but also it value it. Is application and logical reasoning, basic mathematical operation, reasoning. Next slide, sir. Yeah, driving. Yeah, this also very, very important. Speed, time, distance, all these three things are studied in mathematical subject, which are the basic of driving irrespective of any mode of transportation. Maths help us to answer the following question: how much should be the speed to cover any particular distance? How much time could be taken? Application, logical reasoning, numerical reasoning, and mathematical operations. Yeah, next, sir. Automobile industry. The different car manufacturing companies produce car based on the demand of customers. Every company has its category of car ranging from the macro car to luxury car, SUVs. In such companies, basic mathematical operations are being applied to gain knowledge about the different demand of the customers. So application for this automobile industry, mathematical operation, ratios and proportional statistics. Yes, please next slide, sir. Next, computer application. Even wonder how a computer work. You can say computer is a child of mathematician. Computer is a child of mathematician. Every wonder how a computer work, how easily to complete every task in a proper series of action. The simple reason for this is the application of maths. The field of mathematics and computing intersect both in computer science. The study of computer application is next to impossible without maths. The concept like computation, algorithm, many more form the base of different computer applications like PowerPoint, Word, Excel, etc. are impossible to run without mathematics. Yes, this is very important for nowadays all CSCIT market is there. So without different computer application like math, simple this software MS Office we are using, PowerPoint, Word, Excel, etc. are impossible to run without mathematics. Application, computation, algorithm, coding method, cryptography. Please next slide, sir. Planning a trip. If somebody want to plan to go another state or anywhere, we all are borrowed of our monotonous life. We wish to go for long vacation. For this, we have to plan this accordingly. We need to prepare the budget for the trip, the number of days, the destination, hotel, adjusting our work, other work accordingly, and many more. Here come the role of the maths. Basic mathematical concept and operation are required to be followed to plan a successful trip. Application for planning a trip is budgeting, algebra. Algebra we are using here, calculus, mathematical operation. Next slide, sir. Next, hospitals. Every hospital has to make the schedule of the timing of the doctors available. The systematic method of conducting any major surgery, keeping the record of the patient, records of success rate of surgeries, number of ambulance required, training for the use of medicine to nursery, and scheduling all tasks, etc. These are done based on mathematical concept. Application for hospital, budgeting, operation, ratios, proportionals, body mass index. Next slide. Video game. Yes, nowadays every student are playing the video games. Video game, important role for mathematics here. Playing video game is one of the most favorite entertainment activity done all over the world, irrespective of the fact that whether you are a kid or an adult. Students usually skip their max classes to play the video games. But do you know here also there are learning max? Here they learn about the different steps and techniques to be followed to win any game. Not only while playing, but the engineers who introduce different games from people also follow the different mathematical concept. Application for video games, we are using here game theory is one subject for one chapter is mathematics, probability, computation and logical reasoning. Next slide, sir. Yes, weather casting. The weather casting is all done based on the probability concept of mathematics. Through this, we get to know about the weather condition like whether it's going to be sunny day or rainfall will come. So next time you plan your routine, don't forget to see the weather casting. Application for this, probability and statistic. Next slide. Base of other subject. Yes, base of other subject. In engineering, all subjects here base the base of other subjects here. Through max is itself a unique subject, but you could be surprised to know that it forms the base of every subject. The subject like physics, chemistry, economics, history, accountant, statistic, in fact, every subject you is based upon max. So next time you see, I am not going to study this mathematics subject ever. Remember, this subject will not going to leave you ever. Application, mathematic operation, budgeting, operation research, algebra, linear programming, algorithm, ratios, and proportionals. Yeah, next slide, sir. Yeah, music and dance. This very interesting slide. Please, all of you see here. Listening to music or dancing is one of the most common hobbies of children. Here also, they learn max while singing and learning different dance steps. The coordination in any dance can be gained by simple mathematical step. Application. Yes, here dancing music in the picture. Beautiful dance move. This sin X symbol. What the difference between sine and cos? You can check. Don't think that both are same. And dance tan x. You can understand tan x. What we say here, cot x, and here mod x. Symbol this x square, x square plus. This all are dancing. We can say music and dance. X square plus y square. This is a graph of the curve. Sin x curve is like this, and root x curve is like this. Root minus x, and conjugate 1 by x curve like this. Clapping, we are doing clapping. Clapping curve is like this. Last one. Next, come to the next slide, please. Manufacturing industry. The part of max called operation research is an important concept which is being followed to every manufacturing unit. This concept of max gives the manufacturer a simple idea of performing the number of tasks under the manufacturing unit. Application for this is operation research, statistic, ratios, and probability algebra. Next slide, sir. Planning of cities. Yes, planning of cities. This is very important for civil students. Urban planning all includes the concept of budgeting, planning, setting, target, and many more which are form the part of mathematics. No activity is possible without max. Application, trigonometric, algebra, linear programming, operation research. Next, problem solving skill. Problem solving skill. Problem solving skill is one of the most important skill whichever individual should possess to be the successful in life. Such skill help the individual in taking correct decision in life. Let it be professional or personal. This is done when the person was the correct knowledge of basic mathematics concept. This problem solving skill is missing nowadays from the students. In the last, I had total 14 years of experience. I think this generation, this problem solving skill are missing from the students. Please, my request all the students. Okay. Application, logical reason, mathematical reasoning, basic mathematical operation. Next, sir. Marketing. Yes. Marketing agency make the proper plan as to how to promote any product or services. The task which promoting a product online, use of social media platform, following the different methods of direct and indirect marketing, door-to-door sales, sending email, making call, providing the number of schemes like buy one get one free, flat 150% off, offering discount on special, etc. All are done on the basic of the simple mathematical concept. Hence, max is present everywhere. application, budgeting, percentage, ratios, algebra, probability, mathematical operation. Yes, last slide, we can say functions. Yeah, function. Yeah, see the function. Here, function name we call that, and x we call as the input, and to x square we call as what to output function. The application, next slide. Yes, this application we are using function, best application we are using in our daily life. When the ATM card is inserted to the machine, the program inside a performing a function to map the number stored in the card to your current or saving account. This is the basically one-to-one mapping, that is function. This is probably the most wealthy and popular use of function. Now, this is all the application I explained. Now we come to our related to our next slide. Mathematics subject. In first semester you have learned the mathematics M1, mathematics 1. Every student has its own importance. Every subject has its own importance and application directly or indirectly in any field. Before including it into the curriculum of any STEAM subject, significance is taken into the consideration. It is evident that mathematics has vast application in the field of engineering. Unicity will have the program outcome from the program like BE, ME, etc. Specifically, every course has course objective and course outcome. Core objective are the set of target expecting to achieve from the course, whereas course outcomes are the output understanding of the course after it completion, subject completion. Course objective. M1 course objective to introduce the concept of sequence, series, and their properties. Next, course objective to introduce the concept of functions of several variable and multiple integrals, to study the vector differential and integral calculus. Course outcome. The student will be able to find the nature of sequence and series of the course objective. This is the course outcome. Second, this applying this knowledge to solve the curriculum problem. Next, third one, evaluate multiple integral. Now come to our syllabus of M1. For the academic year 2020 to 2014, mathematics, the subject code is BS101 MT. So here our CIE means continuous internal examination, 30 marks. SEE, semester in examination, you having called as external marks 70, internal marks is 30 marks, and for M1 credit is 4. Instruction year and year duration of your examination external is 3 hours. So you having 5 units in M1. First unit we called as sequence and series. This is the topics. And unit 2, calculus of one variable. This is the topic, Rolle's theorem, Lagrange's Cauchy mean value theorem, Taylor's theorem, and so on. Then unit 3 name is multivariable calculus. And unit 4, multivariable calculus in integration. Unit 3 is multivariable differentiation. Unit 4, multivariable calculus integration. And last unit is vector calculus. This all our next faculty, our senior most, Sheikh Muhammad Ali sir will explain you all the application part of engineer. Mathematics is engineering. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
is on the round because examination is going on here and he is the Scott to visit there. So he will be with us in few minutes. Meanwhile, I would like to talk about the mandatory courses which you have in first year. So here is the first mandatory courses which is known as, you can see that, Essence of Indian Traditional Knowledge. It is compulsory for you. There is no credit. You can see that marks are not there, but it is compulsory for you to, and you have both internal and external exams for this. Here you have in week two lectures will be there, 2 periods will be there for you. And we have to complete all 5 units. The motto behind this keeping is, it's to enhance the culture in among the students, to enhance culture among students. They that beside being a professional, an expert of a subject like engineer, our motto is to inculcate those habits which will helpful to construct a good citizen of India, and they must be good human being. Keeping in mind, and the best way to become good human being is to know about your native place, your homeland. Okay, that is what here you will come to know. This is all about, you are going to the essence of Indian knowledge and culture. That means your traditional knowledge, how it used to be. The course will introduce, if I go to the objective, will introduce the students to get the knowledge in Indian philosophical foundations. Means what is philosophy actually, and how the term philosophy associated with Indian tradition will come to know. To know Indian languages and literature and the fine arts of the Indian and philosophy. Yes, what is the treasure of Indian? The ancient treasure and the modern treasure also, that India is famous for what? Okay, and in the entire world, it is being respected. India is being respected for these qualities. What are those? You will come to know. The next is to explore the science and scientists, and of course, everything is related to you as an engineer. So without science and scientist, nothing is income. No subject is income means complete. So next to come to the course outcomes. After successful completion of the course, of the students will be able to understand philosophy of Indian culture, distinguish the Indian languages and literature among different traditions, learn the philosophy of ancient, medieval, and modern India, acquire information about the fine arts in India, know the contribution of scientists in different areas, the essence of yogi science and inclusive of society. This is the latest one added in this. Yes, this is the first unit. You can see the portion upcoming there, the introduction to Indian philosophy, the basics, 5 schools of philosophy. You are going to have knowledge about it in the first unit, and in comparison with ancient, medieval, and modern India. So you will know that what is philosophy of schools, and what are those, and how it is being associated with all these 3 eras, ancient, medieval, and modern. The second unit consists of Indian philosophy and literature, of course, the basic foundation, that from where the literacy has started. The Upanishads, Vedas, those are those are the books which guided us, which mold our culture, Indian culture especially. The third unit related to religion and philosophy, that the native religious as well as the inventors who maybe are there and their religions, how the Indian culture has become diversity in unity like. So those religious aspects will be discussed in this third unit. And coming to the fourth, the Indian fine arts and philosophy. Perhaps this is the first time that you people are going to aware of that fine arts are very much in demand international level. So you will come to know that, because if you are interested, it is offline, like beside engineering also you have many scopes to build your career here also, and you can go for the entrepreneurship in this. Now coming to the fifth one, education system in India. Of course, you must understand that what type of education used to be given ancient time, modern time, and in medieval age, and how the education has begun, and what is the important, what are the roles of the teachers and the students, and the scenario of the seating arrangements. Okay, in which atmosphere they used to learn, now they are, what facilities are being provided. So all this you will come to know about in 5th unit. So this is mandatory course, non-creditable, and it is compulsory for you to take it seriously because you have to write exams, both internal and external. This is about 1 mandatory courses. Please remove the slide, please. Now, among us, our next speaker has arrived. The next session is also dedicated to mathematics. As the head of the Department of Mathematics, Muhammad Irshad sir, has introduced Muhammad Ali sir. I would like to read his brief profile. Mr. Sheikh Muhammad Ali is an associate professor of mathematics, did his graduation from City College and graduation in education from Ghulam Ahmad College of Education and MSc in mathematics from Avanti PG College, all these degrees from Usmania University. He submitted his PhD thesis to the Rayalaseema University in the year 2009 and waiting for his last phase of PhD. And his area of research work is fluid dynamics, memory fluids, persistent and MHD concative flows. He is active, engages in research work and published 4 papers in international journals. He published in 110 national and international conferences, seminars, workshops, and FDPs. He has total 14 years of teaching experience. He is the recipient of Best Faculty Award from LIET. So with these notes, I would like to request Muhammad Ali sir to please address the gathering.
You are listening to the yes. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. From the long back, you are listening to the induction program, and I hope you are enjoying, as well as you are getting the first-hand information in different fields. In different fields, you are getting the knowledge. Remember one thing, always. First, at the onset, I want to congratulate you for taking admission into the LIET, Lord's Institute of Engineering and Technology. We are having a good atmosphere. We are having a good environment. Yes, really, you will progress leap and bound in this college. Only thing is, from your side, the little hard work is needed. Little, in your words, we can say that nowadays we are having new terminologies. We should have smart work. We should have the concept of the smart work. How to do the smart work in little time, how to cover the more things. That is very, very important. That is very, very important in life. For example, as you are saying, I'm a BA person, something like this. So whenever I used to quote means, I will quote something from the teachings of the Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes, this is obvious thing. Why? Because there is some influence will be there. Influence will be there. Yes, na? So remember one thing in smart work also. For example, just I am recalling one thing. I will come to the topic. I am not beating about the bush. Yes, I will come to the point. First, listen here. What is main important thing, sir? Smart work. So I am focusing on the smart work. What is this actually smart work? In our Islam also, if you see, we are doing so many zikrs. Zikr. What is the importance of the zikr in Islam? Yes, na? Apart from the 5 days prayers, we are doing the zikr. We are doing the zikr. But there are certain zikr which is having the more sawab, which is having the more reward. So what you have to do as a smart work means you have to pick up those things, and if you follow those things, then you will get within little time you will get the more reward. So that is the thing. So that is applicable in life also. Yes. So hard work means nothing but you have to do the smart work, and for doing the smart work, and remember one thing, sir. If you take the Usmania University syllabus, if you see the JNTU, any engineering syllabus, that is very simple syllabus and very easy syllabus and very knowledgeable syllabus also. Knowledgeable. You can easily pass the examination with flying colors. Why? Because it is comprises 8 semesters. Already I told you, if you have the little bit of smart work, yes, if you have the punctuality, if you have the regularity, yes, if you're having the sincerity, then you can easily excel and exceed in life, and you can easily pass this engineering with more than 80% of the marks. More than 80% of the marks. Everyone can do. Everyone can do. Only thing is, from the beginning onwards, you should have the little bit of sincerity. Sincerity, that is very, very important. First, what you have to do? Okay, you join the course. First, what you have to do means, first you have to do the planning. First, you have to do the planning. Planning for what? Planning for what means first you have to set the goal. What is your target? What do you want to do after the completion of the engineering? From now onwards, you have to set the goal. Yes? If you have the clear target, if you have the clear goal, then you can do something to achieve that one. So that is very, very important in life. That is very, very important. Don't go along with the wind direction. Remember one thing, always as a mathematician, I will tell you, you should be a vector quantity. You should be a vector quantity. Why vector quantity? Why vector quantity? Yes, can anyone? Why vector quantity? In mathematics, we are having vector quantities, fundamental quantities. Unmuted, sir. Yes, if, sir, I believe in interactive session. Interactive session, don't be static. Yes, don't be passive audience. Yes, if you want to convey anything, you can interact with me. Then the session will be more powerful, more knowledgeable. Yes, can you hear me? Is my voice audible to you? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Huh.
sir. Yes, sir.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Listen.
हाँ मोहद्दीन भाई
We are not. Remember one thing. Remember one thing. Remember one thing. Hey. Remember one thing, all of you. Character is very, very important in life. Character is very, very important. And remember one thing, if you go through the teaching of all religions, character is very, very important, sir. Yes, na? If you see in Hadith Sharif also, in Hadith, Husnul Khuluqi Nisfuddin, खुश खल्क़ी आधा दीन है, खुश खल्क़ी आधा दीन है. और उसके बाद एक हदीस शरीफ तो ऐसी भी आई है, फलैसा मिन्ना मल्लम युअक्किर कबीरना, जो बड़ों की इज्जत नहीं करता वो हम में से नहीं, जो बड़ों की इज्जत नहीं करता वो हम में से नहीं. तो उसके बाद आप देख लीजिए कि हालात क्या होंगे. अगर आप बड़ों का अदब नहीं करेंगे तो हम में से नहीं, तो आप उसका नतीजा अखज़ कर ले सकते. What will be the consequences? What will be the consequences? So that is very, very important. That's why before starting the session, you may think something like this. Arey, is it a mathematician? Muhammad Ali, just now, Madam gave the introduction, one mathematician, one lecture by a mathematician, Muhammad Ali, and some counselor came, something like this. You are having some mind. But remember one thing, sir. To achieve anything in life, the first and the foremost thing is character. A good character you should possess. Then only you can exceed in life, you can excel in life. Otherwise, if you have so many degrees, if you are having so many things, but remember one thing, उसको क्या बोलेंगे? उसको पढ़ा लिखा जाहिल बोलेंगे. That will be called as an ignorant person. Why? Because if he doesn't know the adab, if he doesn't know the akhlaq, if you see the teachings, وَإِنَّهُ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ, कुरान पाक में बताया गया है कि हुजूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम जो है अखलाक के जो है आला दर्जे पे फायज है. What is this? What is this? You are reading daily Quran. Do you have the complete comprehension? Do you have the understanding? Are you following it? I'm not saying that particularly for the Islam. If you go to any religion, if you read Hinduism, if you read Bible, if you read any religion books, no book will permit you to violate the rules, to violate the adab, to violate the akhlaq, morals. That is very, very important in life. That is very, very important, sir. This is the common thing you will find everywhere in all the religious book. So remember one thing, what is the key to success? The key to success is nothing but the good character. Good character, that is very, very important. That's why I told you my session should be a interactive session. That's why I requested my colleague, my faculty to unmute you, and you are showing your character. That is a bad thing. Understood ना? Remember one thing, one more thing. अब आप बोलेंगे कि आवाज बुलंद करना भी क्या अदब के खिलाफ है क्या? एक कोट बता देता हूं कि एक चीज याद आई, आपको बता देता हूं कि आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के जमाने में एक आयत नाजिल हुई थी जो सूरह हुजरात की है कि या अय्युहल्लज़ीना आमनू ला तरफ़अू अस्वातकुम फ़ौक़ा सौतिन नबी, कि ऐ ईमान वालो अपनी आवाज़ों को आका मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की आवाज़ से बुलंद मत करो. अपनी आवाज़ को आका मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की आवाज़ से बुलंद मत करो. अगर ऐसा करोगे तो तुम्हारे मकबूल आमाल जो है पूरे ज़ाये हो जाएंगे, पूरे ज़ाये हो जाएंगे. तो यहाँ पे क्या बताया जा रहा है? अपनी आवाज़ को आका मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की आवाज़ से बुलंद करने पर जिंदगी के जितने भी आमाल है पूरे ज़ाये हो जाएंगे, पूरे अकारत हो जाएंगे. एवरीथिंग विल बी वेस्ट. तो कितनी बड़ी अदब की तालीम दी गई है, बताइए, कितनी बड़ी अदब की तालीम दी गई है. अब उसके बावजूद इफ यू आर शोइंग योर इग्नोरेंस, then that is up to you. We have to say only the one single verse, lakum deenukum waliya deen. Whatever you are following, that is not belongs to, that is not belong to the teaching of the Islam or the teaching of any religion. So that is the first important thing. This is the significant thing in life, sir. Understood now? Shall I unmute you? Will you show your morals? Okay. Why? Because interaction session is very good. This should not be a one-man show. Session should not be a one-man show. Sir, please, sir. I hope everyone will listen and everyone will try to get something. Okay? No one will disturb. No one will disturb. I know that you are the nice, you are the good students. So that's why I'm welcoming you. Now I will come to my topic. All of you listen. Don't disturb. Otherwise, we will do something like this. If sir, mute all. If anybody want to unmute themselves, they can unmute. If anybody is having any doubt in between, yes. Otherwise, you can do one thing. We will unmute all. We will mute all. If you raise the hand, then we will unmute you. Okay? Okay, if you have any problem regarding anything, raise your hand. Sir, mute all.
सर क्या
Sir, mute all. Yes, sir. Slide. Don't allow, sir. Slide, sir. No video. So I selected the topic, the why mathematics in engineering. And this is something like a, we can say that this is something like a universal truth. No one can deny the importance or the significance of the mathematics in daily life and in the technical world. Why? Because just now you have listened to the lecture of the HOD sir, Professor Muhammad Isad Ali sir. Sir gave in detail what are the application of the mathematics in daily life. Remember one thing, directly or indirectly, sir, we are using mathematics in the daily life. I remember this is the requisite knowledge. Everyone have to know the calculations, the addition, the subtraction, the division, the multiplication. If you don't have this little skill of this calculation, computation, then you will be regarded as a foolish person in the society. Yes, and no one will entrust you any responsibility in the society if you don't have this the little knowledge of the subtraction, addition, all those things. So no one can deny. For example, you are going to the market. You want to purchase some rice. What will you do? The simple thing is, you will see a sample. The shopkeeper will show you the sample. Based on the sample, you will select the dead bag based on the sample. So this is what is going on actually. But as a mathematician, I will say this is a sampling theory. What you are doing, by taking a small part of anything, you are doing the analysis, and what you are doing, you are drawing the inferences regarding the big data or big population or big whatever the go down is having, yes, now full of bag of rice, just you are taking the sample. So this is nothing but indirectly a sampling theory. So what I want to tell you, mathematics is everywhere, sir. Mathematics is everywhere. Without mathematics, survival is very, very difficult in the society. So that's why I told you, everyone should have the little knowledge of the mathematics, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, all those things. Now, what is the use of the mathematics in engineering? That is a very, very important thing. You know that nowadays there are certain developed countries. Can you tell me on what basis they are regarded as the developed countries? Because of the technology. Everyone will say because of the technology. What is this technology? Technology is nothing but the outcome or the result of the engineering. And what is this engineering? Engineering is nothing but the application of the science. Application of the science is the engineering, and the outcome and the result of that engineering is nothing but called as the technology. So if you have the technology, if you are having the sophisticated gadgets, then you will be regarded as the modern. And your country will be called as the developed country. Yes, no? If you have the new technology in all the fields, in medical line, yes, in industrial level, in agriculture level, if you have the sophisticated equipments, if you are using, yes, as I said you, smart work, then you will be regarded as a developed country. That country is called as a developed country. Yes. So everything is based on the technology and the engineering. So what is the rule of this mathematics in engineering? Before going to that point, just let us see what is this mathematics. From the childhood onwards, we are listening mathematics. Everyone know mathematics. You can frame your own definition for the mathematics. What is mathematics? Next slide, sir. What is actually mathematics? Everyone know, you are having the idea. If I ask a first class student also, he will say something regarding the mathematics. He will say mathematics is the subject which deals with numbers. If I ask any first class student, he will say addition, subtraction, multiplication, 2 plus 2 equal to 4, something like. Everyone know. So he will say this is the mathematics. Now we will learn something in deep. What is this actual mathematics? Etymologically, from where mathematics come into picture. So actually, the mathematics, the word is taken from the two Greek words. The one is manthenon, which means the learning, and second word is the techne. And that is nothing but the art or the simple method. If you combine If you combine, so you can say that, so what is actually this? You can say that, see this, Manthenen, that is nothing but the learning, and we are having the technique, that is art or the simple method. So if you combine, what is mathematics actually, what is the meaning? It is the art or the simple method of learning. What is mathematics stands for? This is the art. Mathematics is nothing but the art or simple method of learning, that is called as the mathematics. That is called as the mathematics. This is the actual meaning of the mathematics. So that's why I wrote in nutshell, in brief, it is the art or the simple method of learning. And what is mathematics? What is mathematics actually? Mathematics is nothing but the form of language. Form of language. What will you find in the mathematics? Mathematics is all about the symbols. Mathematics is all about the symbols. If you see up to intermediate level, you are having the knowledge up to the intermediate level. If you show this, the mathematical textbook, to any person who doesn't belong to the mathematics field, so what he will say? He will say, this is some notation, some symbols are there. Some typical type of symbols are there. So we can say that it is a form of language. What is mathematics? Mathematics is the language. Mathematics is the form of language, which is nothing but the based on the symbols. So it is a language of symbols. It is language of symbol. But remember one thing, it is having meaning. It is having meaning like other languages. Other languages. And what is mathematics? If you see in the dictionary, you will get like this. It is the numerical and the calculation part of the human life. Whatever in your life, you are doing the calculations, whatever the computations you are doing in your life, that is nothing but the mathematics. That part is called as the mathematics. And if you go in deep, if anybody belongs to the biological person, the brain, in brain, we are having some calculation part, like CPU we are having, yes? So in the brain, we are having some part, calculation part. That calculation part is called as the mathematical part. That is the part of the reasoning. That is the part of logics. That is the part of logical thinking, reasoning and the logical thinking. So what is mathematics? It is the numerical and the calculation part of the man's life and the knowledge. And if you see in the dictionary, you will get something like this. It is the abstract science of measurements, quality, and the magnitude. So this is called as the mathematics. Now today we come to know what is mathematics. Mathematics is nothing but the art or the simple method of learning, that is called as the mathematics. Next slide. Now after mathematics, you have taken admission into the engineering, a famous professional field, application oriented. If I ask you for example, you learned so many things from nursery to intermediate level. If I ask you, give me some application of the mathematics, very few able to tell me what are the application of the mathematics. But in engineering, all the applied mathematics we are learning. We are learning all the applied mathematics. So first we should know what is this engineering. We have taken admission in the engineering. If anybody asks you what is engineering stands for, what is this engineering? So you should have the grasp of everything. Remember one thing, sir. When you will be called as a perfect person, perfect means in all level you are having the good knowledge, you are having the perfect knowledge, means you should know each and everything. Yes, no? You should know everything. We are having so many instances. Some people go through completely the topics. If we ask something regarding the title explanation, they are unable to tell. So what is the use of those things? What is the use? So that's why you should know. What is the BE stands for? What is the BTech stands for? What is the difference between the BE and BTech? And this is also a wonderful question for a mathematician. For example, if you are going to an interview, one person possesses holding the BTech degree, one is having the BE degree. How the interviewer will do the justification? Why? Because almost syllabus, if you see the different syllabus they are having their own pattern of examination. So how to give the preference? So that is also a big question. So that's why, sir, quality is very, very important. Just I am quoting. Why? Because by using the sampling theory, we can give the justification for that one also. How both are equal, in what way both are equal. That is a different debate. That is a different argument. But remember one thing, you should know the terms. Why? Because you have taken admission into the engineering. So what is engineering? This is taken from the Latin words. This is taken from the Latin words. The word is ingenium. Ingenium. Ingenium, that is cleverness. That is stands for the meaning of that one is cleverness. Latin word, cleverness. So those the engineers are considered to be the clever person, the smart person in the society. Yes. Why? Because they are doing something for the society. Necessity is the mother of invention. Na? Everyone know how this AC is everything come into picture. If you have some difficulty, you are not satisfied with the fans, ceiling fans, table fans, then you are going forward. You are going forward. You are having the next thing. You are having the next thing. So necessity is the mother of invention. Invention. So here, the cleverness, the one word is ingenium. That is nothing but the cleverness. And another word is engineer. Engineer. What is the mean of engineer? To contrive or the devise. To devise something. To devise something that belongs to any field. To devising something that is called as the engineering. Construction, building machines, yes, building up processes, all this engineering, nothing but building structures, everything is engineering. So what is the suitable thing is, engineer is nothing but to contrive and to devise something that is called as the engineering. And what is engineering? Actually, the exact thing is, engineering is nothing but, it is the application of the science. It is the application of the science for what? To the optimum conversion of the resources of the nature and which are useful for the mankind. Which is useful for the mankind, which is used for the human life, that is called as the engineering. It should be there, yes, no? So that is called as the engineering. So what is engineering? It is the application of the science which helps, which converts the natural resources in such a way that are useful for the human life. So that is called as the engineering. That is called as the engineering. Yes. Similarly, we are having in detail, we can say that what is engineering is, it is nothing but the designing, testing, building of machines, structures, processes. And again, you see the word, I wantedly wrote this word using maths and science. Using maths and science. Sir, remember one thing. I am not exaggerating. I am not hyperbolic in my words. Remember one thing, sir. Mathematics play vital role in engineering. Vital role. I will come to that point. I will give the proof. I will give the proof as a mathematician. Whenever we are having any statement means you will not accept, na? If I cut one statement, if I tell you one statement, you will not accept. So I have to give some proof. Yes, I will give this. I will come back to this statement. Yes, no? Process using the knowledge of the maths and the science. Yes, so that is called as the engineering. So what we come to know regarding the mathematics, now you are getting the in-depth knowledge regarding the word mathematics and the engineering. I hope if anybody asks you, yes, if anybody asks you, your relative or your younger sister, younger brother, bhaiya, or you have joined the engineering course, BE, BTech, something like this, what this engineering stands for? What is this course all about? So you can say something. You can say something regarding. Yes, no? Next slide, sir. That is very, very important thing. Why? Because just now I told you whatever outcomes or the results we are getting from the engineering, that is called as the technology. That is called as the technology. Why I have selected this word means somebody is doing the BTech from doing the graduation engineering from JNTU. So you are getting the degree as the technology. Yes, na? Bachelor of Technology, Bachelor in Technology. Yes, na? Bachelor in Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering. So that's why you should have the clarity. before going to the course, before going to what is all semester all about, what is the syllabus all about, first you should know the terms. Yes. For example, you see, these are the small things, but make a lot of difference in life. For example, so many students, you have taken admission into the EC. Yes, am I right? Some students are there from the EC department. If I ask triple E or EC department, we are using mobile phones. We are using mobile phones. And for network, we need the SIM card. If I ask you, you are having tremendous knowledge maybe, what is this SIM? SIM stands for. SIM stands for. Then very few able to say. Very few able to say. So that is very, very important thing, sir. We are having so many things. For example, for writing anything, letter something writing, always, whenever you are writing the address, person will say pin code is very, very important. Pin code. What is this PIN stands for? Yes. If you are going for anywhere, yes. IT, we have to pay the tax. PAN card. What is this PAN stands for? PA. So there are so many things. Even though you are having the knowledge of so many things, but if anybody asks you, what is this BTech stands for? What is this technology? What is this BE? What is the difference between the BE and the BTech means? You should have the clarity. You should have the clarity. So these are the very, very important things. This is very, 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 very important. So that's why technology, it is derived from the Greek words. Already in mathematics also we had the word techne. So here also we are having the word techne. Techne is nothing but the art. And we are having logia, or you can read as logia or logia. What is this? It is a sum of techniques. It is a sum of techniques or the skills or the methods. So what is technology? Technology is nothing but it is the knowledge of the techniques and the processes. It is the knowledge of the techniques and the processes that is called as the technology. And what is this? It is the application of the scientific knowledge. So whatever you are having by using the engineering, whatever you are getting, that result, that outcome, that is nothing but the technology. And we can say that complete definition, the branch of knowledge dealing with the engineering and the applied sciences to the practical aims of human life, that is called as the technology. So this is all about technology. I hope all of you got the clarity regarding the terms, the mathematics, the engineering, and the technology. And what is our statement? What is my claim? Why engineering and mathematics? So first you should know regarding the title. Why engineering and mathematics? So everyone know why mathematics in engineering. What is mathematics? Everyone know what is engineering. You know. Now, next slide. Now, slowly I will come to my point. Why? Because the role played by the mathematics in the different fields in the technical world. What is the role of the mathematics? You see, this is the importance of mathematics in engineering. Just now I told you, sir, if you take anything, sir, mathematics behind is there. I will give the proof. Yes, we are having several instances. You take any field, no field is free from the mathematics. If you see, for example, I will say one word, fluid. You know what is fluid? A thing which is capable of flowing, that is called as the fluid. A thing which is capable of flowing, that is called as the fluid. So what is fluid means? Remember one thing, liquid, gases, plasma, everything come under fluid. Everything come under fluid. If you are If you are using the rocket, aeroplanes, so you have to come across this fluid, air. And believe me, if you take any problem from the fluid, if you model it, that concept is called as the mathematical modeling. Mathematical modeling is not a new term. What is mathematical modeling? You can understand in a simple way. What is a mathematical modeling means? For example, you are having some genuine problem. You are having a real life problem. You don't have the solution right now. What you are doing? You don't have any ways. You don't have any approaches, techniques. So what you are doing? If you are having, just now I told you, now you are having one mathematical part in your brain. Yes, you are using it. What you are doing? You are seeking solution of that real life problem with the help of this mathematical part. You are applying. So what you are doing? you are converting that real life problem into a mathematical expression. Into a mathematical expression. If I convert into mathematical expression, that expression uh, will belong to any field, maybe functions, maybe trigonometry, maybe probability, maybe differential equation, maybe partial differential equation, anything. Then suitably, whatever we are having the methods, whatever we are having the techniques, I will apply those techniques to that question, mathematical expression. After doing lot of calculation, synthesis, analysis, combination, I will go to some conclusion, some solution I will get. In general terms, you know that solution for the problem. That is nothing but the conclusion, what we are getting from the question, what we are getting the output of our question. So you will get that thing. Then what we are doing, again we are converting, we are drawing some inferences, we are drawing the graphs, we are drawing some conclusion from it. So that is called as the mathematical modeling. That is called as the mathematical modeling. So that is very, very important thing. So what is mathematical modeling? Just I am giving you the word mathematical modeling. Whatever, for example, I am asking some puzzle to you, you are unable to solve. If you are writing some equation, something you are solving very easily, means I will say that you are having the knowledge of mathematical modeling. You are converting that problem to a mathematical expressions, and you are giving the solution. That is called as the mathematical modeling. So that's why I told you mathematics is everywhere. If you take any field, for example, just now we are having number of examples. For example, this is there. I want to learn, this is something like a rod. I want to know what is the temperature distribution, heat distribution in this light, in this rod. If I model it, believe me, if I model it, I will get one-dimensional partial differential equation. I will get a one-dimensional partial differential equation, and that you called as one-dimensional heat equation. That is called as one-dimensional heat equation. Yes. See this. This is a wire I am fixing. Yes, I am plucking the wire. It is vibrating like this. If I want to know what is the displacement of the wave, if I do the modeling, then what I will get? I will get a one-dimensional wave equation. So if you go, what is, everyone know, you are having the knowledge of the chemistry. You heard the wave nature of the particles, Schrodinger wave equation. What is Schrodinger wave equation? That is nothing but a partial differential equation. You pick up anything, sir. For example, you are taking Newton's law. Everyone know Newton's law of motion. If I ask you anybody what is the Newton's law of motion means, you will say, yes sir, famous F is equal to ma. What is F? F is nothing but the force, m is nothing but the mass, a is nothing but the acceleration, F is equal to ma. And what is this acceleration? Acceleration is nothing but the rate of change of velocity. So if I replace, that is, if I take S is the displacement, अब जब तक बोले लेता हूं मैं, नहीं आप So if you see F is equal to ma, that is nothing but force equal to nothing but the mass into acceleration. What is acceleration? Acceleration is nothing but the rate of change of velocity. And what is velocity? Velocity is nothing but the change in displacement. The rate of change in displacement, that is called as the velocity. So if you write this is, you will say, sir, this is the physics equation, physics law. But as a mathematician, I will see like this. If I write clearly F is equal to ma, I will write like this. F is equal to, if S is the displacement, I will write F is equal to m into d square S by dt square. And I will say this is the differential equation. This is the second order differential equation. If I find the solution, I will get the displacement at any time. I will get the displacement at any time. So what I want to tell you, if you take anything, mathematics will come into picture. So mathematics come into picture. That's why we wrote one word. I wrote one sentence. It is the axis of technology. What is mathematics? What is the importance of mathematics? Means it is the axis of the technology. It helps in better problem solving skills. And you already, I told you, this helpful in problem solving skill. Problem solving. If you are having the good knowledge of mathematics, you can do wonders in world. You can do wonders in world. You can do wonders in world. And most of the real world problems can be converted to mathematical equations, and hence solutions can be obtained. Just now I told you this is nothing but the mathematical modeling. And designing and manufacturing of atoms is not possible without the knowledge of the mathematics. Mathematics is very, very important, crucial, sir, without which you can't do the designing, sir. You can't do the designing, you can't do anything. So mathematics is very, very important, very crucial. No one can deny, sir. Yes, na? In daily life as well as in technical world also. In technical world also, the mathematics play a vital role. Yes. Now coming to the, as I told you, there are a lot of application of the mathematics, but you are the beginners. You are the beginners. Just now you have taken admission into the engineering stream. So that's why I picked up some examples. Don't take tension. Just enjoy, sir. Just enjoy. Just learn the new concepts. Just I'm giving you the exposure where mathematics, and I'm confining. I'm not what I told you. Everywhere mathematics, sir. If you give me anything, I will show you mathematics involved in it. Yes. So I will give some few examples. By keep in mind your level of understanding. I'm giving some examples. Now see, everyone know you are having the knowledge of the matrices. Everyone enjoy. Yes, na? In 9th class, SSC, in intermediate level. Yes, matrix means yes, rows, columns, multiplication, addition of the matrices. Yes, finding determinants, inverse, all those things. I think you are having the mastery over the multiplication of the matrices and finding inverse of the matrices. Now see, this concept seems to be very simple, but we are using this concept in a big field, and really you will get the realization, sir. Everyone know multiplication of matrices. Everyone know how to calculate the inverse of the matrix. Can I ask you anybody? Yes. Do you know what is the condition for the existence of inverse of a matrix? When the matrix is said to be invertible? Yes. Anybody raise your hand? When the matrix is said to be invertible, if you raise your hand, then we will unmute you. Yes. Anybody? What is the condition for the existence of inverse of a matrix? Anyone, you raise the hand. We will pick up one candidate. Yes. Yes. M.A. Hakim from the mechanical. M.A. Hakim from the mechanical. M.A. Hakim, sir. Yes. Yes, M.A. Hakim?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is the condition, sir, when the matrix is said to be invertible?
Yes, sir.
When the matrix is said to be invertible, can we find the inverse of all the matrices?
Yes, sir.
No. Sir, change. One more candidate you take, pick up anyone. Yes, anyone?
The determinant should not be equals to 0.
Yes, very good, nice. Determinant should not be equal to 0. When the determinant is not equal to 0, what do you call that matrix? Can you tell? The one word is there. What do you call? What do you call? No? Are you hearing? My voice is audible to you? Absolutely correct, sir. Whatever you are telling, absolutely correct. If the determinant should not be equal to 0, that is the condition. What do you call that type of matrix for which determinant is not equal to 0?
Null
Acha,
matrix.
huh?
Null matrix.
Oh, no. Acha, have you heard these words, singular, non-singular matrices?
Yes,
Just
sir.
recall singular and non-singular matrix. What is singular matrix?
Data of A should not be equals to 0.
Oh my God. That should not be equal to 0. That is called as the singular. Then non-singular? You are telling in the reverse order. So what is actually singular? If the determinant is equal to 0, then the matrix is said to be singular. If determinant is not equal to 0, then the matrix is called as the non-singular. And whenever the matrix is non-singular, that is invertible. Invertible means we can find the inverse of the matrix. Remember one thing. Everyone know, I hope. Okay, one more question. Acha, one more question. Again, you raise your hands. What is the condition for the multiplication of two matrices? What is the condition for the multiplication of two matrices? Yes, you raise the hand, then we will pick up. Who knows what is the condition for the multiplication of matrix? When the two matrices are conformable for multiplication. Yes. Any. Huh? Achha, anyone? Yes, you can unmute yourself. Yes. Respond.
The number of rows and the number of columns must be equal.
Once again.
Number of columns in the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows in
Number
the
of
second
rows
matrix.
and columns must be equal.
गूगल से मार लेके बोल रहे
So the number of columns in the
So the condition for the matrix is that the first column must match with the second column, and the 3 into 3 columns must be equal.
Number of columns in the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows in second matrix.
They should be of same order.
गूगल का डेफिनेशन
The number of columns of the first matrix should be equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. Then only the two matrices are said to be compatible for multiplication. I hope everyone know the multiplication process, how to do the multiplication. Yes, recall. And you know that how to find inverse also. Non-singular means 2 by 2 means if ABCD is there, you know that A inverse will be equal to 1 by AD minus BC. Then we are writing D minus B minus C, A we are writing. That is the process for 2 by 2. And for 3 by 3 matrix, just I am recalling. What is the concept? Adjoint A divided by det A. That is the concept to find out the inverse of the matrix. What I want to convey you, everyone know, intermediate level, SSC level, how to multiply the matrix and how to find the inverse of the matrix. Let us see a big application of this multiplication and inverse in the next slide. Really, you will appreciate. Yes, sir. Next slide. I am writing, see this, use of mathematical concepts in different fields. Now I am selecting one field, that is from the cryptography. Now you see how nicely we are using the multiplication of matrices and inverse of the matrices for coding and decoding, encoding and decoding, encryption and the decryption, how nicely we are using. Yes, and you will really enjoy. We are taking some example also, so you will really enjoy. What is cryptography? Cryptography is nothing but is the study of, that is the field in which what we are doing, we are protecting the information. We are protecting the information and the communication. Yes, by using some codes. For example, I want to send this message to a particular person only. I am intended to send this message, confidential message, to one particular person only. No one should see this one. So what I will do, I will encode it by using some logic. Then I will give the key to that person how to decode, receiver, he will decode it and he will get the actual message. So this is only the communication between me and that person. You know that we are having a lot of confidential information. Yes. In defense particularly, if you want to know networks, how the networks are, you know that. Yes, if you are making a call, tracker is there. Yes. So that's why so we have to be very, very careful. So we are having one subject that is the cryptography. So that is the encoding and the decoding. Now I will take one example. So this is all about, sir. I will take one example. You will understand the procedure, how we are using the matrix multiplication and inverse of the matrix in the field of cryptography. Next slide, sir. I will take one example. You will get the complete understanding. For example, you see this. I am taking a message. I want to send this message to some particular person. What is the message? Prepare to negotiate. I am sending this message to some particular person, prepare to negotiate. So what I am doing, first I am encoding this. Yes, that encoded message will get the receiver. Then I will give the key. Then by using that key, he will decode and he will get the message. How you see this? So this is prepare to negotiate. So what we are doing, first remember one thing, sir. You have to select any matrix by your own. You have to select any matrix by your own. Remember one thing, keep in mind, while selection any matrix by your own, it should be an invertible matrix. It should be an invertible. Invertible in the sense, what is the small logic? Just now I told you, it should be a non-singular matrix. You can select anything, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, that is up to you. This is your what, just now I told you, na key. Yes, na? So you can select anything. Yes. So here, in this example, what I am doing, I am selecting a 3 by 3 matrix by my own. And this matrix is a non-singular, you can check. You can check. This is a non-singular matrix. Now what we are doing, we are having these alphabets, English alphabets, prepare to negotiate. And what logic we are using, you know that in every language is having alphabets. In English also we are having. Yes, how many alphabets are there in English? I hope everyone know. Yes, that is nothing but the 26 alphabets. So it is very easy. 26 alphabets. Yes, yeah. Everyone know. What is the number for A? Obviously 1. B is 2. C is 3. Like this. The last is nothing but the Z. That is nothing but Z is nothing but the 26th number. Why? Because we are giving these numbers. Yes, na? In a sequence manner. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for all the alphabets we are giving. And whenever we are having a gap space, that we are giving as a 27th. Whenever we are having the space, that will be as the 27th. Now here you see this. What we are doing actually, this prepare to negotiate. Prepare to negotiate. By using this, we are writing here. Prepare. If you see in the alphabets, what the 16th letter? R is nothing but the 18th one. E is nothing but the 5th one. And again P, 16th. A is nothing but the first one. And R is 18th one. E is nothing but the 5th one. In between we are having gap now. Gap. That gap we are writing as the number. We are giving as the 27th we are writing. Then T, we are giving the numbering. I hope you understood. Yes, no? For all the alphabets, we are having the numbers. We are giving the numbers in a sequence order. That is 1 to 26. And whenever we are having the gap, we are taking that as the 27th. So we are having, now you see this. We converted this message, the first step, prepare to negotiate. We converted into numbers first. Numbers. Now we got the numbers. 16, 18, 5, 16. This is nothing but a sequence of numbers having their own pattern. Having their own pattern. Now what we are doing? Now here, remember one thing. I took a 3 by 3 matrix. Now what I want to do, I want to make a matrix by using these numbers. By using this sequence of numbers, I want to make a matrix now. I want to make a matrix. Remember one thing, in the next steps, I will multiply this encoding matrix. This is called as encoding matrix. This is, I have taken by my own a non-singular matrix. Now, by this sequence of numbers, I am making a matrix in such a way that the columns of encoding matrix should match with my new this sequence of matrix. Why? Because I am going to multiply both the matrices. In the next steps, I am going to multiply. So what I am doing, I am making columns may be anything, but rows should be 3 only. Why? Because here, how many columns are there in my encoded matrix? 3 columns. Matrix multiplication means next matrix should have the 3 rows. So what I am doing, I am arranging in like this: 16, 18, 5, only 3 rows, no? This is my matrix. Actually, I am writing as column matrix actually, separately. I will combine all, I will make a matrix, which is in how many rows? 3 rows. And how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am least bothered about the columns. I am focusing only on rows. I am focusing only on the rows. Yes. So I am writing like this: 6, 15, 5. You see this? 6, 18, 5. Yes. Next, we are writing 16, 1, 18. 3 rows only. Like this, we are in order. We are writing. Last one, you see this. Actually, we are getting only 2 elements, but I have to write 3 rows. So what I am doing, I am flipping up by this gap, that is 27 number, by using the 27 number. Now what I will do, I will write a matrix now. A matrix having how many rows? 3 rows. How many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns. 7 columns. Now in the next slide, you see. Next slide. Yes. Now you see this. Just we have written this matrix. Now you see this. This is our own matrix. This is the encoding matrix we have chosen by our own. This is, we made the matrix by sequence of numbers by assigning the numbers to the alphabets. This is, you know, how many columns are there? 7 columns are there, 3 rows are there. Now what we are doing, simply multiplication we are doing. Remember one thing, the columns of the first matrix is equal to the rows of the second matrix. Matrix multiplication will possible na? And you know that what will be the resultant matrix? What will the resultant matrix? Resultant matrix 3 by 7. 3 by 7. Now we are doing the multiplication. We are getting this matrix. We are getting this matrix. Now again I am writing these elements as, what are the elements? Minus 122, then 23, 138, minus 123, 19, 139, all those things I am writing, arranging in order. I am writing all the numbers. Now I will send these numbers to that person I am intended to send the message. I will send these numbers. No one will know what these numbers indicates. No one will know what this indicates. This is the coded one. This is the coded numbers and multiplied by my own matrix, my assumed matrix, Now what I will do, I will give him the information of my encoding matrix to that person. I will give the information of the encoding matrix to that person, so by using which he will decode these numbers. He will decode. How to decode? Decode is nothing but, you go to the next slide. Next slide. What that person receiver will do. The concept is, now we are finding the inverse of this matrix. We are finding the inverse of our encoding matrix. That receiver will multiply this inverse of the matrix with our coded numbers, coded matrix, encoded this coded one, the matrix formed by the coded numbers. Then again you see this, he will get this one. He will get this one. What are those numbers? These are the numbers assigned by us to the message prepare to negotiate. Again, if you arrange in sequence, what is 16 stands for? P. What is 18 stands for? R. What is 5 stands for? E. So he will get the message. He will get the message. So this is what is a small thing, sir. What is, everyone know multiplication and the inverse of the matrix, but we are using in encoding and decoding in the subject cryptography. Cryptography, sir. Just nowadays, what this is the what everyone is computer branches are there now. Yes, and if you go through, yes, really believe me, if you go to the artificial intelligence, if you go to the neural networks, if you go for the data analytics, yes, data sciences, remember one thing, matrices, statistic, mathematics, full of mathematics. If you don't have the mathematical knowledge, you can't do anything, sir. Even in neural networks, in machine learning, in deep learning. Yes. So this knowledge is very, very important, sir. Mathematics. Just I picked up some examples, and which is by seeing your level, really you will appreciate, you will enjoy at the same time. Yes, na? You come to know, yes, we are doing multiplication and inverse, but see this, how we are using this. Okay. Yes. So this is one example. And matrices, sir. For example, if anybody from the electrical department, Kirchhoff's law we are having. Yes, na? Kirchhoff's law of voltage. Yes, na? If you write the incoming current will be equal to the outgoing voltage, na? Incoming will be equal to out. So you can frame equations. You can frame equations in some particular loops. You can frame the equations, and you will get the set of equations, simultaneous equations. And if you solve those equations, you will get the current at particular nodes. Again, you see this, how to solve the equations. Everyone know how to solve the equations. Everyone learn in your intermediate level. If I ask Cramer's rule, you will say, yes, we know Cramer's rule. Gauss-Jordan method, you will say yes. Matrix inversion method, you will say yes. But these are the applications, sir. We are solving what? Homogeneous and the non-homogeneous equation with that one. And homogeneous and non-homogeneous equation, everywhere we will get. We are having so many things. Finite element method, finite difference methods. In partial differential equation solving, we will get number of equation. Yes, in thermal engineering, sometime we are learning the temperature distribution, we will get 100 equation in 100 unknowns. You have to handle all those things. Now you will say, sir, I will use the computer, I will use some software. We are having so many softwares. Somebody may have the knowledge of the MATLAB, Maple, Mathematica, yes, so many softwares. But remember one thing, as a computer engineer, you should know this mathematics, then only you can develop the software. If I ask, who developed this mathematical software means? Some developer will be there, some mathematician. Yes, no? The computer background person should be there, mathematician will be there. In collaboration, if they do the work combinedly, collectively, then only we will get the output. Yes, no? So that is the thing. So this is something regarding what? Matrix application. Now you see next one. Just I am picking up some interesting examples. Next slide, sir. And you can enjoy now. You take any message, your name message, you can send to anybody by coding, decoding like this. Yes, encoding. Next. Previous slide, sir. Previous. See this. A big thing I am writing, sir. Just to impress you, you can say that a big subject. This is nothing but the, again, why I am writing like this means, sir, remember, believe me, a big story is there, big explanation is there behind it. Just you are seeing the matrix. Why? Because you are familiar with the matrix. That's why I am writing matrix. Just for the beginners, now if you know something, if I am showing, you will get the inner happiness. From inside, you will get the happiness. That's why I'm writing matrices. But this is stochastic process and meteorology. What is this? Nothing but the science of prediction and the forecasting of the climate. Yes, now how they are using this? This seems to be matrices, but this is behind it. So many things is there. What is this stochastic process? Remember one thing: we are having a probability theory. We are having the probability theory. I hope you are having some knowledge regarding the probability in intermediate level. Yes, intermediate level you are having. Yes, I hope you are not getting bored. Yes, shall I ask anybody, you are having any knowledge regarding this word probability? Have you heard this word probability earlier? Yes, can anybody define? In brief, in your own words, what is this probability?
Probability is nothing but a chance.
Yes, very good. Very good. Fantastic, sir. The theory of chance.
Yes, sir. We need to. Yes, sir.
Yes, theory of chance. Yes, very good. Nice. Yes. Yes.
We can expect the things like probability of.
Yes, very good. What else? What else?
Sir, the
Chance
possible
of
outcomes, sir.
possible outcomes of
Possible
a
outcomes.
particular event.
Yes, yes. Now I
Chance
will.
of probability.
Now,
Chance
okay.
of happening.
Okay. Yes, chance of happening. Okay. Now see, sir, mute all. All of you listen, sir. Remember one thing from the beginning onwards, I am telling you, so many speakers also focused, stressed on that point, sir. Remember one thing, engineering is a application oriented course. This is a dynamic one. This is a dynamic one. Why? Because once you complete means you will associate yourself with some organization, some industry, something. We will get the fruits. For example, a civil engineer, he will get the government job. So what he will do? He will make the bridges, flyovers. If you commit a small mistake, your small mistake can take the lives of so many persons, sir. So remember one thing, you are having a big responsibility on your shoulder. Yes, na? If you are having any childish thing, remove it. Now you are would-be engineers, you are. First you feel you are would-be engineers, you are upcoming engineers, sir. Yes, feel the responsibility, sir. A big thing. Your small mistake can damage lot of properties, can take even the lives of the person. So that is very, very important, sir. That is very, very important. So for that one, what you have to do, you have to be very, very sincere in your approach, and you should have the perfect concept. You should have the perfect concept. For example, just I already told you, sir, understanding is very, very important. Comprehension, understanding is very, very important. Now, just now I asked one word, probability, and some of you gave wonderful replies. It is a theory of chance. It is a theory of likelihood. It is a theory of happening of something, possibility of something, something like this. Yes. Now I want to know how much understanding you are having regarding this term. How much understanding you are having regarding this term. Let me check. For example, everyone know, do you know English? All of you? Everyone will raise the hand. Yes, we know English. English, writing, speaking, reading, yes. Listening, everything, yes. In all the four things you are perfect. In English you will say, okay, yes. Shall I ask one small question regarding the understanding of the English? To what extent you are having the knowledge of the English? Shall I ask? I am giving one word from the English, an elephant. An elephant. If I ask anybody, yes, raise your hands. Tell me something regarding this elephant word. An elephant word. Tell me something regarding an elephant word. Yes, sir.
अरे सर द एलिफेंट बोलते हैं उसको, एन एलिफेंट नहीं, द एलिफेंट बोलते सर.
Okay.
अरे हजरत जाके
It
पढ़
is
के आओ.
it is an elephant
है
because there is vowels present.
अजीब पागल बना
So
कर
they
रहे हैं
could
सर
be
के साथ.
expressed within.
एन नहीं है.
Yes, yes.
Front of.
Sir, remember one thing. I don't want to tell anything, sir. All you are the good students. All you have taken admission into the engineering. So that's, I already told you, behave like an engineer, sir. Whatever you are having the past life, leave it, sir. Now start the new life. That is the professional life. Yes, you should get the maturity at this stage. Yes, na? If you do like this, if you do like this means what will happen? What will you do in future? There is a question mark. How much sincere you are? What will you do for the community? What contribution you are going to make for the community? What you are going to give to the society, to your city, to the state, and to the country? That is very, very important, sir. Understood, na? So behavior is very, very important. good character you should have, and that is the need of the hour. That is the need of the hour. You should have the good character, and we are having from the beginning onwards that teaching only. So you have to follow the teachings. Don't be simply you are having the tag of the followers of so and so. By amal you have to show. Yes, keep in mind. Adab is very, very important. Morals are very, very important. So why I am cutting this example? I want to give you a concept. Remember one thing, if I say an elephant, you are having in your mind, first you will say, your brain will say, this is a word from the English. An elephant, the elephant, you are saying something like this. I don't know that person is saying the elephant. You don't have the knowledge of the articles. You don't have the knowledge of the articles. If you hear physically present means, I will show you what are the articles in English. That is different thing. Yes, an elephant, the elephant, that is different debate. Yes, when to say that the elephant, when to say an elephant, that is different debate. I don't want to be a no English teacher. Just to make the concept clear, that's why I'm cutting this example. An elephant means in brain you will get one message. This word belongs to English. Am I right? Yes. Next thing, you will get some visualization. Yes, a giant element, a big element having some trunk, big legs, big ears, something like this. You are having the visualization. You are having the visualization. And whenever, if I give you just a minute talk, if I give you a topic as an elephant, then by seeing the picture in your mind, yes, recalling the picture in your mind, you will say all the details regarding the elephant. Yes, so then I can say that yes, you are having the complete understanding regarding the elephant, the physics, the picture, elephant, you are having the visualization. So in the same fashion, before defining the mathematics, I told you it is a form of language. It is a form of language. Remember one thing, languages are divided into two categories, sir. One is technical languages, and one category are the non-technical languages. Non-technical languages, whatever we are using for the communication, yes, na dialects, all those Hindi, Telugu, Marathi, Arabic, Urdu, all these come under the non-technical languages. Non-technical. In the same fashion, we are having technical languages also. Educated persons will know what are these technical languages. So out of which all the languages, you are having computer background, you will say so many languages. Yes, so out of which I will say one is the language, very, very essential, that is the queen of all languages. That is the queen of all languages, that is the mathematics. That is the mathematics. And it is the language of symbol. And we are not writing just x plus y equal to 3 something. No, it is having some meaning, sir. When we are converting, just now I told you mathematical modeling, we are converting a real life problem into a mathematical expression. It is having meaning, sir. Every step, it is having meaning. So when shall I give one word from the mathematics? Shall I check you are having the understanding regarding that word? I am giving one word. For example, I am giving one word. Y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to f of x. What I will say, because already I told you mathematics is a language, so I will say this is one word from mathematics. This is a word, or say you say some expression, one sentence, whatever you say. Yes, no? This is y is equal to f of x, we are saying. Y is equal to f of x. If I ask regarding this y is equal to f of x, if I ask the same question, just now I asked, an elephant means you are having some visualization in your mind. You are having some visualization. In the same fashion, I am picking up one word. No need, sir. No need. In the same fashion, I am giving one word from the mathematics, y is equal to f of x. Can anybody tell me what is this y is equal to f of x stands for? What is the meaning of this one, y is equal to f of x? Yes, we will unmute, sir. You raise your hands, we will pick up one candidate. I am giving one word from the mathematics, y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to f of x. Yes, what is the name of this person? Abdul Mujib. Sayyid Abdul Mujib.
Sir,
Can you
it
hear
is a
me?
function. Hello?
Yes, very good. You are saying y is equal to f of x is a function. Elephant means you can say that an animal. Am I right? But apart from the animal, you are having visualization something. You are having visualization. Are you understanding what I want to convey? I am correlating between the two languages. Yes, na? What type of understanding you are having regarding mathematics? That is very, very important, sir. Really, if you want to do some wonders in world, in terms of research, so you should have the complete comprehension, the perfection over the mathematical concepts. Then only you can do, sir. If you have the clarity, then only you can do. So that is very, very important. So just now you are saying y is equal to f of x is a function. Okay, function. When you are saying function, are you getting any visualization in your mind? Apart from this, Mujib, Abdul Mujib. Apart from this function, when you are saying the word function, are you satisfied by the word function? Or something is missing? Abdul Mujib. Abdul Mujib. Hello. Hello,
Yes,
Abdul Mujib.
yes, sir.
Huh. When you are saying the word, that is function you are saying, apart from this, are you getting anything?
Yes, sir. It is determined by the variable called y.
Okay. What I want to tell you, whatever explanation you are doing, you will say dependent, independent variable, something like this, you are saying function. Are you satisfied by your explanation? एक अंदर का एक इत्मीनान होता. आर यू गेटिंग दैट इत्मीनान? लाइक एलिफेंट वर्ड में इत्मीनान हुआ था. देखिए कहीं ना कहीं नेहरू जूलॉजिकल पार्क में आप देखे थे होंगे एलिफेंट, या कहीं भी दिखाता होगा देखे थे होंगे, इत्मीनान होता कि भाई वही है परफेक्ट, बस उससे हटके कोई नहीं होता. आर यू गेटिंग दैट टाइप ऑफ सैटिस्फैक्शन इन केस ऑफ y is equal to f of x?
No, sir. Actually, we don't know the value of y, sir.
नहीं, मैं क्या बोलना चाह रहा हूं कि y is equal to f of x के लिए जो एक्सप्लेनेशन दे रहे, आपका दिल उससे इत्मीनान बख्श है या नहीं है, मुतमईन है या नहीं है, खाली ये बुकिश पर दिख रहे खाली आपको? हाँ,
नहीं सर, नो सर.
है नहीं? नो
है सर,
है बोल रहे. तो what visualization you are getting in your mind?
Graphical.
Huh?
Graphical visualization, sir.
What type of graphical visualization? What is the picture?
Yeah.
Huh?
We have to put some x value regarding, and we get the curve on y axis, sir.
Acha. So actually, remember one thing.
Yeah.
Remember one thing. You should have the visualization in such a way that if you have the complete understanding, very good, nice, Mujib. Yes, y is equal to f of x. So what is y is equal to f of x? You can say so many things. It is a function. It is a relation between the two variable, x and y. It is an equation. So many things you can say it. Yes, na? For example, I am writing at the place of f of x, I am taking 2x. I am taking 2x. So I can say that this is now particular. I am very, very particular. Instead of general thing y is equal to f of x, now I am taking f of x equal to 2x. So now this becomes y is equal to 2x. If I ask you what is y is equal to 2x, so you will say a straight line passing through the origin. A straight line passing through the origin. Instead of y is equal to f of x, if I take the relation between two variables as x square plus y square equal to 1. So now you will say this is a circle. Now I am changing y is equal to f of x. Relation between two variables now. I can give any relation. I am giving the relation in such a way that y square equal to 4ax. Y square equal to 4ax. Y square equal to 4ax. What do you call now? What do you call now? What do you call now? This is nothing but a parabola. This is a parabola. So what conclusion you are getting from this? All those things. So you can say that in general, y is equal to f of x is a word with no doubt that is a function, that is a relation between the two variables. And you can say that this is a curve. This is a curve in xy plane. Yes. If I take the relation in such a way that x square plus y square equal to 1, I will get a circle. If I take y square equal to 4ax, I will get a parabola like this. If I take y is equal to 2x, if I take y is equal to 2x, So we will get the straight line. So this is the thing. So what I want to convey by this small example, remember one thing, sir. Don't learn mathematics as a symbol, sir. Behind it, like just now I showed you coding, decoding, encoding. So mathematical expressions, you should have the skill of decoding. You should have the skill of decoding. Then only you will get the understanding. Yes, na? I remember one thing. In my view, engineering is very, very easy, sir. You take any subject. I will say that is the combination of two languages. Mathematics, English. And that is different thing. Every subject is having some terminology, some glossary. Yes, some 100 words, 200 words. Yes, na? If you have the perfection, command, proficiency over the English as well as the mathematical equations, then you can pass all the subjects with good marks. Understood, na? So this is the thing. So understanding is very, very important. So slides. So we are discussing about this stochastic process and the meteorology. This is actually, this seems to be matrix, sir. Remember one thing, just now we started with the probability. Remember one thing, see, whenever we are conducting some experiment in real life, if we are conducting some experiment, what will happen? What will happen? For example, you see this, you will say this is a metal, yes, metal rod. I am conducting one experiment. What I am doing when conducting experiment, I am hitting it. I am hitting this rod. Can you tell me what will happen if I hit this rod? What will happen if I hit this rod? Everyone know from the childhood onwards, in the 5th class, 6th class, we are having a rule, something like solids expand on heating. So there is some expansion along the length. If that is different thing, I am using a copper one, I am using a gold one, I am using a silver one. Everyone is having the different temperature. Yes, the melting point, all those things. At what temperature it will expand, that is different thing. That is different thing. But remember one thing, we are conducting this experiment, result is known to you. Result is known to you. If you give some heat at certain stage, expansion takes place. Afterwards, melting will be there. Melting will be there. Yes, no? So this category of experiments, I will say this as the deterministic situation. Deterministic situation. So I can say that there are so many experiments in which result is already known. We know the result. Yes. So those type of situations are called as the based on the deterministic situations, those experiments. And there are certain experiments. For example, I'm tossing a coin. You know that before the start of match, we used to toss a coin in game theory. Yes, everywhere. For example, the sky is cloudy one. I want to take an umbrella. I'm in dilemma whether it rains or not. If I take the umbrella, it is not raining means. Then I have to take the button of the umbrella, lifting umbrella. So that is very, very important. So here, so in some experiments, what happens, sir? For example, I am purchasing a Philips bulb. Company is saying something like this, warranty is giving something, it will run up to so and so hours. But what is the guarantee? Huh? Sometimes we observe, we got some Philips bulbs. Some bulbs having the life period of 100 hours. Some bulbs may have the life period of 150 hours also. Sometime what will happen if I bring the bulb within 2 hours? Yes, that will be fused. So this type of, so here what happened? This is here clarity is not there. So this type of situation is called as the probabilistic situation. So remember one thing, sir, this is the big thing I am telling you. This is my experience. So all the experiments are divided into two categories only. One are deterministic situation. One is probabilistic situation. Probabilistic situation means the result is uncertain. We don't know result. Sometimes this happens, sometimes some different thing may happen. Now, for example, World Cup, you take the example of the World Cup, football, soccer, or cricket. Yes. Now this time IPL. Who won the IPL? You know that. Can you tell me next time who will win the IPL match? No. Probabilistic situation. Probabilistic situation. So here what happened? The result is uncertain. Result is uncertain. So now I am telling you, just now you have said now, some of you told me what is probability. Probability is nothing but the theory of chance likelihood. So now I will tell you what is probability. Probability is the theory which deals with the uncertainty. Which deals with the uncertainty. We are measuring the uncertainty. We are measuring the uncertainty, that is called as the probability. Now I hope you got the clarity compared to the previous statements. You got the, yes, no? So here also, you see this in this problem. I will not take much. Actually, I want to show so many things, sir. I made around 16 slides for you. I made around 16 slides for you, and I'm still in 12. This slide number is 10th. Around 18 slides we are having. We are still in 10th. I will take this example, then I will wind up, sir. Yes. So this seems to be matrix. Actually, this is based on the probability theory. Actually, the meteorological department, they are having the experts. For example, prediction in forecasting now, by seeing the monsoon, something, cloud, all those things, they will say what is the probability of raining, not raining, something like this. So they are having some data. What is the probability of raining today data? What is the probability of raining and what is the probability of the not raining? So we are making a matrix. This is the matrix given by the department, that is 0.6. This is this matrix. This is the matrix given by the department, that is P is equal to 0.6, 0.4, 0.2, 0.8. Here in this problem, what we are taking, you see this, a raining process is considered as a two-state Markov chain. If it is rain, it is considered to be in state 0. If it is raining, it is taking as the in state 0. And if it is not raining, we are taking the state as the 1. And here we are writing, this matrix is given by the department, only today's data, present data, for example. And how we are writing? Here column, here we are writing 0, 1, and top also we are writing 0, 1. If it is raining, today also rains, the probability is 0.6. And here 0, but here top 1 is there. So what is this? Actually, this concept is called as the transition probability. If it is not raining, what is the probability of not raining today only? That probability equal to 0.4. That probability is 0.4. And this is actually, this is one position and this is 0. If it is not raining, what is the probability of raining? That is called as the 0.2. Actually, how we will write in symbols, this is called as P suffix 10. P suffix 10. P suffix 10 means going from transition from one state to the 0 state. What is one? What is one? Not raining state. And what is 0? Raining state. Raining state. So going from not raining state to raining state. For example, if it is not raining, what is the probability of rain after 1 hour? So like this, that type of situation. And here, this is 0.8. This 0.8 is nothing but, if it is raining, what is the probability of raining after 1 hour, after 2 hours? So this is the matrix given by the meteorological department. So this is regarding the prediction of rain. And this matrix in stochastic process, this is called as single step transition probability matrix. This matrix is called as single stage or single step transition probability matrix. So what is the question now? What is the question now? This is the question. Now what we need to calculate, see, find the probability it will rain for the 3rd day from today, assuming that it is raining today. Now how we are doing the prediction? Now today it is raining. Today it is raining. We are interested to calculate what is the probability it will rain for the 3rd day. If it is raining, what is the probability of raining in the 10th day? If it is not raining today, what is the probability of rain after 100 day? So by using this data, we can calculate so many things. We can calculate so many things. I hope you are following. So here what we are doing, actually here, if it is raining is given, and we have to calculate the probability of, again it will rain for the 3rd day. So what we are doing, I am leaving all those things. Why? Because you are the beginners. Stochastic process is a big thing. So what we are doing, we are going for the 3rd step transition probability matrix. 3rd step probability matrix, actually that is a, next slide sir, that is denoted by p power in brackets, p power 3 in brackets, p power 3 in brackets. Actually this is called as 3rd step probability matrix. Yes na? But for you this is seems to be symbol, a matrix notation, but in stochastic process it is having meaning. This is called as the 3rd stage transition probability matrix. And here, how this is 2nd stage. This is the 2nd day probability of the raining. Why? Because we are having the data for the present day, and we are going for the 2nd day, 3rd day, 4th day, 5th day, 6th day. We are calculating. And what basis? If today raining, what is the probability of raining tomorrow, day after tomorrow? If today is raining, what is the probability of not raining tomorrow, day after tomorrow, like this? If it is not raining, what is the probability of raining, like this? I hope you are understanding, following. So here, so 3rd day means we have to go for the 3rd step transition probability matrix. So before 3rd step, we have to calculate the 2nd step. So we are calculating 2nd step. And here, just I am, just you will say, sir, sometime you are writing p power 2, then you are writing as the p square. And behind that, so many theories there, sir. So many persons did the research. Can we write p power 2 in bracket as p square? A big theory is there. Yes, thanks to the Kolmogorov in stochastic process, he did this research and he told p square in brackets can be written as p power in brackets, p power n in brackets can be written as equal to p power n, and it is called as the Kolmogorov theorem in stochastic process. So here we are writing as p power 2 in brackets, that is equal to p square, and this is nothing but your normal multiplication again. For you, you will say that this is theory behind, but what you are doing, sir? You will say something, only you are doing the matrix multiplication, that is 2 by 2, p into p, and here p into p into p 3 times, and we are getting this. And what is this? This is the 3rd day climate report probabilities. See this, how this is, this is, if we write this 0 1 here and top also 0 1, see this first 0.376, this indicates p suffix 00 power 3 in brackets. What this notation? 0.376 indicates p suffix 00 subscript 00 power 3 in brackets. So what is the meaning of that one? Going from what is for 0? Raining na? Going from raining to raining in the 3rd stage. Going from raining to raining mode in the 3rd stage. So what is the meaning of this? If today is raining, what is the probability of raining on the 3rd day? On the 3rd day, if today is raining, what is the probability of the 3rd day? Means we got the probability as 0.376. So this is the probability. This is the probability. If today is raining, 3rd day is also rain. This is the probability. Yes. And what is this? 0.624. This actually, if you see in the first, this is 0, and here top we will write 1. So this is P01. P01 power 3. P01 power 3 means, what is the meaning of this one? If it is raining, what is the probability of not raining on the 3rd day? Yes. Similarly, if you see this element, what is this element? This is P10. If it is not raining, what is the probability of raining on the 3rd day? And what is this? This is P11 power 3. What is the meaning of this one? If today is not raining, what is the probability there will be no rain on the third day. So these are the probabilities we are getting. So this is again, if you see, combination of so many theories, matrices, probability, stochastic processes, so many things are there. So this is the thing, sir. Subjects is like this, mathematics. Everywhere I am having so many wonderful examples. If you see new, this is forensic science. This is also, I picked up a very interesting one. In forensic science, crime occurs. Yes, na? What happened? If anywhere there is some murder case, forensic experts will come to the picture, and they will say, you know, na, they will say what is the exact time of the murder, death. Yes, what is the exact time? How they are saying? On what basis they are saying? Again, if you see, behind it, mathematics is there. Mathematics is there. Differential equation will come into picture. One famous thing is there. Newton's law of cooling is there. Newton's law of cooling. It is having a lot of application. So by using, and that is what Newton's law of cooling. If you do the modeling, that is first order, first degree differential equation. First order, first degree differential equation. If I solve the equation, I will get the solution in two unknowns. One is temperature of the body, time, a relation between time and temperature of the body, and in between two constants will be there. Some two constants are there. If I have two conditions, if I am having two temperatures, for example, forensic experts reach that place where the murder occur. If they take the temperature at that moment, after 1 hour they will take one more temperature, that will be sufficient to calculate two constants. Then I will get a pure relation between two variables. What is? One is temperature of the body, one is time. If you know the time, you can find the temperature. If you know the temperature, you can find the time. Now you will say, sir, how to find the temperature of the, you know that. We are alive. Now our temperature is something. What is the normal temperature? Everyone know. What is the normal temperature? 98.34 something you say na Fahrenheit. Yes. So that is our normal temperature. If any person passed away, expires, what happens? Temperature decreases, na? Temperature decreases. So afterwards, if you take any temperature, that will be less than something, 98 point something. If you take two temperatures, I can calculate the constant, two constants. Then I will get a relation between the two variables only, that is temperature of the body. Body means object, temperature of the object, and the time. Here, you know that when the person alive, what should be the temperature? 98 point. So if I substitute theta, if I take temperature 98.3, I will get the time. I will get the time. If I know the time, I will like this. So this is the beauty. This is the beauty. So understood, na? So this is nothing but what? Newton's law of cooling. We are having so many things, sir. I want to just, I will show the slides. You will see. So this is forensic science. I want to wind up. Yes, next, sir. Next slide. So this is all about all explanation regarding that one, whatever I told you. Next one. This is a wonderful examples. Why? Because I don't want to, you may say that, sir, only you are giving the example for the computer or something like this. So I want to cover all electrical and communication peoples also, they should happy. So that's why I took some simple circuit here. This is called as LCR circuit. Everyone know this is LCR. Why this is LCR? One capacitor is there, capacitor or inductor is there, and one resistor is there. Yes? Huh? Inductor, capacitor, resistor is there, and you are having the battery is there. So this is called as the simple circuit. Now I want to know what is the current flow in this circuit. If I apply the Kirchhoff's law, Kirchhoff's second law of the voltage, if I do the modeling, then for your kind information, we will get here second order differential equation. Second order differential equation in terms of Q, charge. If I solve that equation, here you in engineering, you will learn how to deal with the differential equation. If you solve the equation, then we will get the solution between the time and charge. And you know that once you get the charge in terms of T, if I what is current? What is current? Rate of flow of charge, the rate of flow. So dq by dt. If I differentiate that solution one time, I will get the current. So I will get a one relation between I and T. At any time, I can find the current. So this is called as the problem on the LCR circuits. LCR, LR circuits, LCR circuits. So this is the problem. So this is full of mathematics, engineering problems, technical problems. Yes, in the same fashion, see this, everyone know integration, everyone know, you are having the knowledge of the integration. Yes, in intermediate you will say, array sir, total calculus full of differentiation, integration. What is this differentiation, integration? But it is having lot of meaning, sir. Meaning, yes, na? Why? Because you know that everything is in motion. Everything is in motion. Earth is also, yes, na? Rotation, revolution, everything is in motion, sir. Motion means, then we are interested to find the rate of change. Rate of change means, then differentiation come into picture. Differentiate, if that in some equation, that is called as the differential equation. Yes, na? When there is a concept of derivative, you will say, okay sir, I'm having x. If I ask you what is the differentiation of x, you will say 1. I'm giving one output. I'm calling this as an operator, for example. Differentiation is an operator. Yes, I'm giving one input to the operator. Operator will operate and it will give some output. So I am taking a operator as D. I am giving a input. What is the input I am giving? X. So what will be the output? What is the differentiation of x? 1. In other way, you will say something like this. I am having some question. From question, I am having one answer. Now, sometimes you are very enthusiastic. If this is the answer, what should be the question? Yes, na? Finally, you are having the output 1. You are enthusiastic to know what was the function for that the differentiation was 1. Then what you have to do? You have to apply the anti-derivative concept. And that anti-derivative is called as nothing but integration. Actually, what is the meaning of the integration, sir? Remember one thing, integration is nothing but, if you see any dictionary, Cambridge, Oxford dictionary, integrating means we are assembling. We are gathering all the things together. That is called as the integration. Yes, na, assembling, that is called. Now, from mathematical point of view, integration is divided into 2 categories. One is indefinite, one is definite one. Now, in nutshell, in brief, for your understanding, what is indefinite? Just now I told you, anti-derivative. Anti-derivative concept is called as indefinite. Now you will say, what is definite? No, time is not there. I will tell only simple one thing. If it is having limits, integration, sometimes we will write now lower limit, upper limit. So that is called as the definite integral. And it is also having meaning. What is the interpretation of those things? So all those things, just I will turn the slide. In mechanics, if you see this all double integrals, triple integrals we are using. You are having the knowledge of the single integral. Na? We are going for the double, triple. Now what are the use? We can find the areas. We can find the volumes. Yes, we can find the centroid, center of gravity of any object. Coordinates of center of gravity. Yes, we can find the mass of the object. We can find the center of pressure. We can find the moment of pressure. We can find the moment of inertia by using the concept of the integration. You see this? So we can do wonders by using the mathematics. So that's why mathematics is very, very important in engineering, sir. Without which you cannot include your country into the developed one if you don't have the knowledge of the mathematics. So that is very, very important in the technical world. Mathematics is very, very important. That's why I told you mathematics is nothing but the axis of technology. So all of you, Jazakallah for listening to me. I tried my best to give you something, whatever I am having, little knowledge regarding this. Yes, I hope you enjoyed a lot and you got some knowledge regarding the mathematics. Yes, all of you. Thank you very much for listening. Okay. Yes. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you very much, Mohammad Ali sir, for your valuable words. I hope students, they understood the importance of mathematics in engineering, and they will realize the application of mathematics very well. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Siddiqui Tehsin Fatima, Assistant Professor of English. host for the last session of today's induction program. Now I would like to call upon our senior faculty of mathematics, Masarat Jabin Madam, to explain something about mathematical quiz. Please, Madam.
Good afternoon. Myself, Masra Jabin. I'm Assistant Professor of Mathematics in SNH department. First of all, I would like to welcome you all to the Lord's Institute of Engineering and Technology. And you had a great session on mathematics by Professor Muhammad Irshad Ali and Sheikh Muhammad Ali. And now here I'm presenting you a online quiz. Okay. It consists of 15 questions. All 15 are MCQ questions. You attempt this quiz, you are going to get an e-certificate to your registered email ID. Okay. And just to test your knowledge of mathematics, we are conducting this quiz. All the best. Thank you.
Now I would like to call upon Professor of Mathematics, Dr. VNA sir, to launch the test. Please, sir.
Very good afternoon, one and all. Welcome to Lord's College of Engineering and Technology for first year branch. And we are ready to conduct the mathematics speech for you. Be ready. The mathematics is the life for first year students especially. Without mathematics, there is no much engineering. So please concentrate on our get the certificate. Be happy. Yeah, we are sharing that link in your WhatsApp group. Okay, fill your details and write the test. Thank you.
I request all the students to go for this quiz. It's very interesting. It will brush up your skills of mathematics. So please do follow it. Now we'll proceed for the third session of today's induction program. For that, we'll call upon Professor Amer Noor Khan sir. He's an assistant professor from IT department. He would enlighten you on importance of programming. Apart from Amer Noor Khan sir, I would like to call Mrs. K. Sri Vidya, assistant professor of computer science, and both of them, they'll talk about C programming language. About Amer Noor Khan sir, he's an assistant professor in Lords. He's having 5 years of experience. And Madam K. Sri Vidya, she has 5 years of teaching experience. Please, sir.
Assalamu alaikum, all of you. I'm Amir Noor Khan. Thanks, Taisin madam, for introducing us. Okay. So today we'll discuss few things about computer programming and how it is related. And like if you have took admission in Triple E, ECE, civil, mechanical, those students are confused about, like for whole years they will confused about why they got C programming first year. So like anyhow, computer science, data science, AI, ML, and IT students are familiar with this, and they are ready to get this particular subject. Okay, so but we will discuss few things about like generally how computer is related, and what type of things you are going to see in this C programming language. Okay, so we will go through with these slides. Okay, be with me till end of the session. I will not take much of your time. I will take only like 30 to 40 minutes only. Why? Because we are having some, you have to pray for Zohar also. Okay, okay, so we will see in few minutes. Okay, what is that? So computer programming, F5. No, F5. No, nothing. So computer programming. So before starting computer programming, I want to ask, I want to tell you what do you mean by computer first. Okay, so computer is very important. Computer. So computer is very important. Okay. Computer is very important, how it is related, and what do you mean by computer. So next slide, please. So computer. Before computer, I will tell you a few things about what you are going to see in this particular session. Please next. What 5 W's of today's session. So what, why, when, who, and where. Okay. So you are going to have what is the session. I just now I told you many other branch students are they don't want to learn C programming. Okay. So why? What is the purpose of keeping this particular subject means anyhow in any stream, either it is Triple E, EC, or civil, mechanical, you are going to see the computers in your future, right? If you are doing job, if you are pursuing some career, if you are doing some other things also, so you are going to see the computers, and computer knowledge is very important. And nowadays, after 4 years of your BE, you are eligible for applying for any software related job also. So at that time it will be very good, and they are keeping aptitude also. In that aptitude, they are going to ask few things about computer and especially C programming language. Okay, and what is how we are university kept this particular subject. So they kept a name for this particular subject, C programming language. The name is programming for problem solving. Okay, that is the subject. So this subject, programming for problem solving subject, is the combination of two things. First one is programming, and second one is problem solving. Okay, programming means you can able to see the C programming concepts. Okay, and problem solving, few basic problems we will take from the mathematics, from the English, or from some other general problems we will pick up, and we will solve that particular things by using computer. Okay, that we are going to perform. So, and before that, I want to tell you one more thing. Till before getting admission into the BE, you were the user. Try to become the developer or creator. Okay, try to become the developer or creator. You have used many things. You have used computer, you have used many apps, you have played so many games. Okay, so you were the user. Now try to achieve that, you become a developer or creator. Okay, so and why you are having, so that I answered, why in final year, after final year you can pursue your career in the software industry also. So many tried to get the admission in CSE and IT, but still you didn't get by due to something. Okay, some issues, right? After, if you are pursuing ECE, Triple E, as well as in by that particular thing, you can achieve what job as a software developer also. Okay, so and when you are going to see this particular subject, programming for problem solving, so many students, all of you please remember this, your branches divided into two things. Your branches divided into two things. First one is circuit branch, another one is non-circuit branch. So few circuit branches will get this particular subject PPS from this particular subject in first semester, and few other things like few other non-circuit branches will get, or circuit branches will get in second semester. Okay, you might be seeing this particular PPA subject, programming for problem solving, in first semester or second semester, and who will teach you this particular subject. So like we are having very prominent faculty, okay, who are having more than 3 and 4 years of experience, and they taught so many batches also. So they are going to like teach you. Okay, we are from CSC and IT department. Like we are having a team. Okay, those team like Sri Vidya madam is there, and many other faculties also there. Okay, so and so we are having dedicated lab for computer programming, C programming. In that C programming, you are going to do the programming. Okay, we are having like every week you are going to see 3 hours of lab and 6 hours of theoretical sessions. Okay, so this is about the thing. Now I want to tell you about computer definition. Okay, there are 3 points you can see here. These 3 points all are computer definition. Okay, as simple as your like first point you can see, a computer is an electronic device that manipulates information or data. It has the ability to store, retrieve, and process the data. So there are many more definitions are there. You can go through with the slides. Okay, I hope you are able to see the slide. Okay, so but I want to tell you, your computer is nothing more than input, process, and output. IPO. All of you remember IPO. Okay, if you are having a small machine, computer is a machine also. Computer is an electronic device also, which accepts your input, and input in what form it will be accepting input? In the form of data and instruction. In the form of data and instruction. So what is data and what is instruction? I will tell you with the help of example. Take example of 2 plus 2. Okay, take example of 2 plus 2. There 2 and another 2 is the data, and plus is the instruction. Okay, so your computer is an electronic device which accepts input in the form of data and instruction. In the form of data and instruction. Okay, so data is nothing but, it may be as simple as numbers, or it may be complicated as your images, videos, and like a mathematical problem. Just now Mohammad Ali sir is explaining how your mathematics is related to other streams. So it is very obvious that it is related to computer also. It is computer science. Computer science is nothing but branch of science only. Okay, so computer is an electronic device which accepts input in the form of data and instruction, and it processes it based on the provided instruction. So 2 plus 2, it will give you answer as the 4. But still, if it is giving answer as 2, 6, 8, okay, it is not. Why? Because it is doing some other operation. Okay, so based on the provided instruction means that whatever instruction you are providing, that is, if you are providing plus, then you have to give the, like you are expecting answer as 4 only, expecting answer as 4 only. Okay, so that you need to get the output. So computer is an electronic device which accepts input in the form of data and instruction and provide you output after processing based on the given instruction. After processing based on the given instruction. Okay, so next slide, madam, please. So in your own words, you can have a, like you can have what, define it. You can define it. Okay, so now like you may get bored and you want to have a many of you got the engineering stream. I want to tell you a few things about. Anyhow, we are like from Monday onwards, inshallah, we will be having classes either offline or online. It will be decided. Okay, so but I want to tell you like how you are, like how much you are good enough to get the admission into this particular college, and what are the things are related. I just want to tell you few things which will inspire you, as well as it will like make you admire someone, so that you can pursue your career in better manner. Okay, so I want to ask one question from all of you. Okay, you got this particular admission into the Lord's Institute of Engineering and Technology by chance or by choice? Okay, my question is by chance or by choice. If you got the admission by choice, I'm just switching the like subject here. Okay, like if I started like teaching the subject, you will get bored. Before that, I want to interact with you, so that you got like more knowledge and you got like more interest in the subject and why you are studying this particular subject. This is like since this is the first interaction with you, first my interaction with you, that's why I want to tell you few things which I like you should know, and you should learn, and you should take care of those things, right? So I just want to ask a question: why you are like you got the admission in engineering, either like this college or some other college, but particularly we are talking about this college only. So you got the admission by choice or by chance or by choice? Okay, so you might have tell us that you choose this particular stream. I'm asking about stream, I'm not asking about college. Our college is very promising college, which provides very good infrastructure as well as good academic and faculties. Okay, so what I want to tell you, why you are in this particular graduation, that is BE. Either you are doing under the pressure of your parents or elder brothers, sisters, or you are doing by your choice. Okay, so if you are doing that a choice, and if you are doing the like you got the seat by chance, then this will happen. Okay, all of you please concentrate here. If you are doing by choice, if you got the admission by choice, then you may able to perform like this. Okay, you may able to perform like this at this slide. Okay, and if you are taking the admission in the BE, then that will be the scenario. Okay, you can have the two parts of the particular image. One part is the excellent one, who made who was created by the expert, but the other image which you are able to see on the screen, it is like if you are doing by chance, if you are not interested, then that will be the end product. Before creating, the pattern will be this only, but if you lack of information, lack of interest will give you this particular thing. Okay, second image. Okay, so hope if you have took the admission by chance also, try to make it as choice. Okay, so be happy and try to excel your skills. Okay, try to excel your skills. Don't be in a vein that I got the admission, I was expecting some other college, I was doing some other things. Okay, so all of you please convert your chances to the choice. Okay, I request everyone create the choice matter there and develop your interest. Okay, next slide please. Next slide. Okay, so be thankful also. Okay, be thankful also. You can see here blue, this pie chart I am showing. Okay, you are very chosen one also. I can tell you, if I can tell you, you are the chosen one. If you are here, if you are in the B and others, the blue symbol you can see on the screen, on your screens. Okay, that blue symbol shows you and your classmates and your B and graduation level. All other are many more students who are not able to get the admission in the engineering, and many are getting the engineering but they are not getting the good colleges. Okay, so I want you to be thankful. Okay, all of you be thankful and try to use the facilities provided by the management, provided by your parents, and try to excel your skills and try to improve your skills at any time. Okay, So hope you are able to like understand this. Okay, you are the very chosen one. Be thankful for what you got and try to excel your skills. Okay. Now, just I want to tell you something. I want you to solve these particular things. Okay, we are having 9 dots. Next, before one, only one. Okay, so these are the 9 dots. These are the 9 dots. You want to connect these all dots by using 4 lines. Okay, 4 lines. Okay, why I am showing this? Programming for problem solving. Why I want to show this particular slide is nothing but you want to think beyond the like limits. Okay, think beyond the limits. So what is that? If you think how to solve the problem, then you can implement by using those logics. You can implement into the system and you can solve the particular subject. Okay, programming for problem solving. Programming for problem solving is the subject. So there you are going to learn how to solve the problem. So if you are more like clever, if you want to like have more practice and practice, then you have to solve the analytical problem also. Like many of you opt data sciences, artificial intelligence and machine learning. So there you have to, what you have to do, you have to do like you have to apply the logics, you have to apply your analytical skills to improve, to make use of the data. We are having lots of data. You have to make use those data in better manner. Okay, so try to solve this. Okay, already it is showing. Okay, no problem. Next slide. All the time think out of the box. All the time think out of the box. Why I'm telling again means our problem, our computer science engineering and our subject is dealing with the problem solving only. So you have to be sure to solve the problem. Okay, when you are going to solve the problem, okay, you have to solve the problem when it comes, like you have to solve the particular problem in better manner. So always think differently. Always think differently. How you are going to think differently? If you are able to have more choice, like if you are able to see the things who other not seeing, like your friends, like you are in the class. So I want to quote one something I like read somewhere. If you are the bravest or if you are the like clever person in your circle, then leave the circle. Okay, if you are clever among your circle, then leave the circle. Like if you are clever in among 5 friends, then like if you are clever means it is stopping you to learn some new thing. Okay, it is stopping you to learn some new thing. So try to be in the good in the company of good persons who are able to encourage you, who are able to show the things differently, who are able to solve the things differently. Okay, so always think differently, and smart work is better than hard work. Why I am telling again this is nothing but in engineering you are going to like many of seniors, many other friends of you may tell that engineering is more and more tough, we have to have the 60 subject, we have to clear the 60 subjects, we have to write lots of practicals, viva, you have to appear. Okay, so but if you follow the rule, that is smart work, if you follow the smart work, then you are going to achieve this in without any big hurdles. Okay, so hard work is also important. That's why I mentioned there with the help of madam. Okay, so not always means hard work is necessary somewhere, many times, but as well as you have to use the smart work also. Both combination may give you the more example. So this is the example I want to show you. The first slide, the left image, you can see that is the hard work. If you are able to see, okay, these are the 2 images. If you apply some new things, then you can solve the problem in better manner. Okay, with no time also. At the very first time, it may take some time. You can compare these 2 images. That particular person who is leading, he may put some his efforts and times so that he can make that particular thing in the circle or entire symbol, then it takes some time, but still it will help you in the future. Okay, so all of you, please think out of the box. Why? Because programming is very, very important. Either if you are taking any special other streams or computer science streams, you have to solve this particular problems. Okay, so next slide, please. So think new and innovative always. So I'm doing this generally. All the time you have to think differently. You have to do the smart work, as well as you have to like think innovative. Okay, so I am sharing few examples here. Okay, think innovative, like try to innovate something which are surrounding you only. So how many of you drinking water? How many of you drinking water and you are purchasing the water bottle and you are drinking the water and you are throwing it away, right? So that leads to you maximum plastic wastage. One time plastic wastage is very, very crucial to the humanity as well as ecosystem. Okay, so this particular thing, the very first blue image you can see, that is nothing but water blob. That is nothing but edible water blob. You can eat that. Okay, you can have it, you can purchase it, and you can eat it. So someone like they introduced this, they like thought innovation, they thought that it is very good, so they can avoid the plastic usage. That's why they invented it. Why I am showing this again? Why? Because think innovative, whether you are like, if you are belong to the particular stream, then again also you have to think differently, and you have to create the new things that will motivate you only. If you are doing the things differently, if you are thinking innovative, then it will help you to think better, and you have to achieve, it will help you to achieve the goals. Okay, third image you can see black bottle. You can see they have added some bleaching powder. Okay, and they use that as the bulb. Okay, in some country, Namibia, okay, they have used that particular thing. They have added some bleaching powder. You can Google it, Google about it. Okay, so it is looking very simple, but it eliminate the power supply problem of countries. Okay, like very what we can say, very low economic rate countries. Okay, there they are not able to afford the electricity. They are not having much electricity to generate. So they solve the normal bleaching powder and some chemicals. They solve the problem. Okay, that's why we are having different subjects in engineering subject. Okay, so now third image, the middle one, you can see they created a small laptop, what we can say, platform by using 2 wooden sticks, and they are selling for thousands. Okay, you can create few things for humanity, and as well as you can create few things about yourself also. Okay, if you think differently, then like you can make some money also, as well as you can help the ecosystem. Okay, now consistency is the key. Now in a day or two you will not able to achieve anything. Okay, you can take example of your Bill Gates, you can take a example of Facebook founder, you can take example of your like Steve Jobs also. You can take example of Thomas Alva Edison also. Okay, they got some failure. Okay, but what is the common thing among the successful person is nothing but consistency. Okay, consistency is the key. I am going to share you a small image which can like justify my words. Consistency is the key. So if you are like having the power of 1, 365 or thousands of power, if you are keeping, then answer will be 1 only. But if you are seeing second one, 1.0.1, and you are multiplying it with something, if what you have increased 1.1. Okay, very less. 0.1, sorry, 0.1, very less. 1% you can say you have increased 1%. So you can achieve more than enough. If you are not doing at all, it is waste of time, waste of effort, waste of your like resources available. Okay, so I want all of you to fix 1 hour. This is your starting period. You are starting new thing. Okay, so I want all of you, my suggestion to all of you, that please fix 1 hour daily to learn something. Okay, fix that particular hour. whether it is like a very special day for you, whether it is like function day, whether it is like a festival day, fix 1 hour daily. Okay, if you are fixing 1 hour for studying, not for gaming, not for like chit chatting, not for like any other things, to learn something, plan it like pre-hand, like before starting from 14th onwards we are having classes, so before that also you fix 1 hour for studying extra thing, other than your assignments, other than your exams, other than everything. Fix 1 hour for yourself, fix 1 hour for yourself, and try to learn something new in that. Okay, whatever terminologies you are going to see in the class, whatever terminologies you came across in your surroundings, try to like note down those things and try to explore those things in that particular fixed hour. Try, my suggestion from this session is, try to fix 1 hour for yourself and try to learn something new daily. Okay, next slide. Now come back to this, our topic, actual topic, computer programming. I will not take much of your time. I will just explain few things. Why? Because from whenever we are starting the classes, our faculty will teach you very much about this computer programming. Okay, in detail. We are having 5 units. Our subject is computer programming. First subject you are going to see about programming is nothing but programming for problem solving. Programming for problem solving. Either you can have that particular subject in first semester or second semester based on your circuit and non-circuit category. Okay, and programming for problem solving subject is having 5 units, and all 5 units are in order. Okay, if you missed first unit, then you are not able to learn the second unit very well. If you miss second unit, first 2 units, then third unit is very complicated to understand, and likewise fourth and fifth unit all are dependent to each and every unit. Okay, so I suggest you to be with the faculty from the first unit itself. Okay, and if you are learning this particular subject, then you are going to learn as a you will get if you are talking about exam perspective, you will get 175 marks. You will get 175 marks. You may ask how. So 100 for theoretical subject, 75 marks for labs. Okay, lab is no different. Whatever you are going to see in the theoretical classes, that you have to implement in the lab. Okay, very short and simple. You will be having 5 units, and if you learn these 5 units, then you will get you can achieve 175 marks. How? 100 marks for theory, 75 marks for lab. Okay, lab is no different. Whatever you are going to see in the first theory, that you have to implement. Okay, it is not different, right? And we are having weekly sessions for lab and almost daily sessions for theory. Okay, based on your timetable. Okay, so all of you please be with the faculty from the first unit only. So brief discussion about computer programming, why computer programming is required, why programming language is required actually. So as language, come to the language is nothing but communicating. So computer understand only binary language, so you have to communicate. Okay, like in our normal language also, we are having 2 types of languages we use generally, formal and informal. If you are with the friends and family or brothers and sisters, then you are using informal language. Okay, if you are with the faculty, if you are having some with the officials, then you are going to use what? Formal language. Okay, so there are 2 types of language. Here also in computer programming languages, we are having 3 types of languages. Okay, 3 types of languages. First one is low level language. Another one, next slide madam please. Low level language, middle level language, and high level language. You can check here. Okay, so we are having 3 levels of languages are there. Like I said, informal and formal you have, but here in computer programming language, why computer programming languages are required is nothing but to communicate with the computer. Like you want to do some new experiments, you want to create some programs. Okay, you can use the programming languages. So we are having 3 levels of programming languages are there: low level, middle level, and high level. Okay, so which language you are going to study, I will tell you. Okay, so first You can check low level language. Low level language is also called as machine language. Low level language is also called as machine level language. Okay, so machine language is nothing but your computer understand only zeros and ones. Your computer is going to understand only zeros and ones. So what is the theory behind these zeros and one is nothing but computer is an electronic device. First, foremost slide is nothing but computer definition we have seen. Computer is an electronic device. Electronic device. What is the work of electronic device? Either it can be switched on or switched off. Switched on is nothing but 1, switched off is nothing but 0. So your computer understand only 1 and 0. At the core level, at the core most level, your computer is going to understand only 0 and 1. That is nothing but on and off. So that particular, if you are capable of giving instructions in that particular on and off manner, then that particular language is called as binary language. Binary means two numbers. You can like you can check the screen, use ones and zeros to create instructions. Okay, so binary language. Now binary language was very difficult to understand, to program, and to communicate with the computer. So they introduced, like computer scientists, mathematicians introduced assembly language. They have introduced what? Assembly language. Assembly language uses special words. Those words are called as mnemonics. Those words are called as mnemonics. Okay, so they use some special mnemonics. By using that, you can create some instructions and you can program it. Okay, now mnemonics are also like very tough, and there we are not having many more features to accomplish. Okay, so that's why they introduce what? High level language. They introduce what? High level language. So in that high level language we are having, it is very familiar with the English language only, human understandable language. So this low level language, first one low level language was very easy for the computer but very tough for the human being. Okay, the assembly level language, that is nothing but middle level language, is not much easy, not much tough for the both human and computer. Okay, but high level language is very easy for human being, but it is very tough for computer or system. Okay, so to translate that particular language, our high level language to low level language, we have to take the help of your programs. Those are compilers, interpreters, okay, assemblers. We have to use it. Those assemblers and translators will translate that particular high level language into machine level language. It is going to understand machine level language only, your computer. Okay, so we are having high level language. Now in high level language we are having C, C++, Java, COBOL, Fortran, Python, okay, Perl, Julia, and many other things are there. Okay, many more language, Pega, many more languages are there. Those considered as high level language. Okay, so this is about computer programming languages. Applications. So I just want to tell you a few applications about your computer where you are using computer. Okay, so computer can be used in medicinal uses, business use, artificial intelligence, in forensics also we are using. So computer applications are very wide, and you can see if you want to book the ticket at the railway station, they are using the computer. If you want to design your building like interior or exterior, we have to use the computer. If you are using the aeroplane also, they are using computer. Okay, so in many industries, if you want to if you want to take the cataract surgery, cardiac surgery, and any other surgery also, they are using the computer. Okay, in many areas computer is employed and it is using, so that your work will be getting easier and very faster. Okay, so computer, why we are using computer is nothing but computer help you to automate the things. Automate the things means if you are doing some task like robots, take example of your robots. If you are telling something, if you are doing something daily, one task you are doing, so human get bored, human inaccuracy may exist. If human being is doing a single work in routine, Then to avoid that inaccuracy and to like increase the efficiency, we are using the computer nowadays, and robot is the example. Robot is the example. Okay, so we are using in e-commerce industry also. You know the e-commerce industry very well. And every other day you are ordering some Zomato, you are ordering some Amazon, Flipkart, okay, as well as you are using social medias also, Insta, Facebook, Reddit, etc. Okay, so these are the few applications. Now we will see few things about C programming language. The subject name is programming for problem solving, but under that we are going to solve the problem by using what? C programming language. So we will see few things about C programming language. Okay. Minimize this. Minimize. Desktop. Okay, downloads. S. Okay, C programming language. So C programming language is the high level programming language. We are going to see the overview only. Okay, we are having we are sparing only few minutes to see this. Okay. C programming language overview. Next. So C is a general purpose language, and it was developed by Dennis Ritchie. Okay. So it was developed by Dennis Ritchie. Actually, it was developed to develop Unix operating system, to develop modules and few modules of your Unix operating system. So before getting into the operating system, I want to tell you operating system is nothing but the interface between machine and human being. Whenever you are having computer system, whenever you are considering computer, then it is a combination of your software and hardware. Computer is nothing but combination of your software and hardware. Hardware, like the particular hardware, if you are able to touch those things, then that will be considered a hardware. Software is nothing but the programs or instructions. So we are having operating system. There are three, basically the broadly classification of operating system is nothing but Unix based, Windows based, and Mac based operating system. Okay, so Unix based operating system, Unix operating system was developed by C programming language. So for developing the Unix operating system, they introduced what? C programming language. Okay, C programming language. C is considered as high level programming language. Okay, Dennis Ritchie was the Dennis Ritchie introduced the C programming language. Next. So advantages of C, why they used the C programming language and how it was started. So we were having B language, BPCL language. Okay, so basic BPCL B languages. After that, they introduced the language, so they simply kept name as C only. Okay, so C language is easy to learn, and it is structured oriented language. Okay, C programming language is also called as structure oriented programming language. Okay, so it produces efficient programs. It can handle low level activities also. So although it is high level programming language, but it can be considered as it is considered like C embedded system. In embedded system also C is used. Okay, low level activities means low level programming languages activities also done by the C programs. Okay, next. So steps involved in learning C. See, all of you, whenever you want to learn any language, normal language, either take example of your English, Hindi, Urdu, Telugu, okay, any other language, few steps are involved. Okay, so first and foremost thing, what you will do if you want to learn programming language, any language, sorry, so you are going to see the alphabets. So here also, if you want to start learning this particular C programming language or any other programming language, you have to have the alphabets. So what is the alphabets here? Small a to small a to Z, capital A to Z, 0 to 9, and all other special symbols and characters. Okay, so you have to have the knowledge about this. What do you call the particular symbol? Okay, dollar symbol is there, hash symbol is there. Okay, what you will call in the programming language, that you have to understand first. Okay, then we will be having words. After learning the alphabets, you have to make the words. Okay, likewise in C programming also, if you start learning the C programming language, you have to learn the alphabets first, then you have to make the words. Those words are called as tokens here. Those words are called as tokens. Okay, so tokens are of many types. Like words in English language also, we are having words are of many types. Articles are there, verbs are there, pronouns are there. Okay, many other things are also there. Likewise here also, words classified in different names. First one is keywords. Another one is variable and identifiers and constants. So what is keyword, what is a variable, and what is other thing is nothing but keywords. Keywords are nothing but reserved words by the compiler, reserved words by the designer, we can say. Those who like Dennis Ritchie introduced this. So he reserved few words. Those words can perform some specific things only. Okay, those words are called as reserved words. You can see the image here. That image is showing or displaying reserved words, few reserved words, keywords. There are 32 keywords in C programming language. 32 keywords are there. If you are able to learn those keywords, if you are able to understand the usage of those keywords, then almost you can understand everything. Okay, so now we are having variables. If you want to assign some constant values, like take example of a, or take example of some numbers, then you can go with the variables. Okay, identifiers, any name given in the programs are called as identifier. Okay, constant is nothing but there are three types of constants. Constant value, if you are giving, then that is considered as constant. If you are giving number as the value, then it is called as integer constant. If you are giving character as a constant, then it is character constant. If you are giving some decimal numbers, then it will be called as floating point constants. Okay, so these are the learning path. If you are able to make the tokens, if you are able to learn the keywords, then you can make the instruction. Set of instruction is nothing but program. Okay, next. Okay, few facts, you can refer it. Okay, I will share you this PDF. Next. Now few things are there. After every statement in English language, you are keeping the full stop. Likewise, comma and full stop, right? You are using two things, comma and full stop. Here, whenever you want to terminate, that means stop the instruction, you have to use the semicolon. Few things are there. Anyhow, we will see in the class. Okay, but I am telling few things like semicolon is used to stop the instruction, whatever instruction you are going to write. Now, it is very important. Your C programming language is case sensitive. Now, what do you mean by case sensitive is nothing but we are having two cases in English language, lowercase and uppercase. That is nothing but small letters and capital letters. Small letter is different, capital letter is different. So whatever you are writing in small letters, that must be used in small letters throughout the program. Whatever you have declared in the capital letters, that will be used as capital letters throughout the program. Okay, that nature is called as case sensitive. Okay. Now, in what format keywords have written? In lowercase. If you are using keywords, just now I told keywords are the reserved words. If you are using those in the capital letter, then uppercase letter, capital letters, it will not be useful. If you are using it in the lowercase, then it will be useful. Okay. Execution of execution of programs always starts from main function. We are having a function. What is function we will see, but remember that main function. As you entered into the, like any house from the main door, likewise you can enter into the program by using main function. Okay. So this is a sample program. First program, we can see, second line you can see it is starting from main. It is starting from main. Okay. So in that we are printing what? Welcome to Lord's Institute of Engineering and Technology. If you want to print, like if you want to display message by using a program, then you have to use printf function. In that you have to write what? Whatever text you want. So I have written welcome to Lord's Institute of Engineering and Technology. So this is a sample program, simple, short and simple. If you understand, short and simple, you can see after technology we have kept semicolon. Just now we discussed semicolon is nothing but termination of your statement or instruction. So we are terminating the instruction and we are closing. So what output you will get after this? Welcome to Lord's Institute of Engineering and Technology. Okay, next. Now, it is very important. Now, I told you just a few things about C programming language. What is, how you are going to start. First, you need to understand the keyboard. If you are familiar with the keyboard, then it is good. If you are not familiar with the keyboard, please like see keyboard once. Okay, normal keyboard. Now, after that, I will whoever faculty is teaching you, they will make you understand what is keywords, what is constant, what is identifier in the class. Okay. Now after that, by using which software you are able to execute the program. Execution is important. Okay. Execution, writing, execution, and seeing the output. Three things: writing, execution, and seeing the output. So by using what software you are going to execute the C program. So basically you need to have text editor, compiler, text editor and compiler. These two things are enough. But if you want to do the extra things like complex program, then you have to have what? Linker and loader also. Okay, anyhow, linker and loader is embedded into the compiler. So C compiler is used. Compiler is a program. Compiler is a program. So those compiler and editor mixed with the third party means some other developers mixed C compiler as well as your editor, and they created what? Turbo C. Last line you can see Turbo C, Quincy, DOSBox, and code blocks. These are the few softwares we are going to use to execute the program in our labs. Okay, anyone is sufficient, but I kept for your knowledge. Okay, so those softwares are called as IDE, Integrated Development Environment. Integrated means they integrated. Okay, as Max had told, integration, assembling the thing. So they assembled editor, they assembled compiler, they assembled linker and loader, and they have created some IDEs. Turbo C, Quincy, and DOSBox code blocks. There are many more are there. These are the like famous one, and we are using this. Okay. So next slide. Now we are using Turbo C. I told examples: Quincy, code blocks, DOSBox. You can use, but we are using what? Turbo C. So few are the examples. So we will see these in the further sessions. These are the few keywords. Okay, few commands. Okay, just now I explained everything. Okay, thanks for the session. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask. But we will see tomorrow. We will be having the induction program at scheduled time. That is nothing but 11 a.m. So thanks for attending. We will see you tomorrow. Okay, thank you.